Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Messages for Collective. Please listen. I have an announcement to make about the subscriber winner for February, and then also for our March subscribers only free reading giveaway. But my name is Kayla. I'm so happy that you're here for this all 12 signs reading. We're going to find out about the person on your mind right now. What did I want to tell you? Okay, so Jennifer Marcoulier, you are the one that won the February subscriber only giveaway. I need your email address. What's up, Jamie? Please, Jennifer Marcoulier. My information is in the description box below. Please email me so I can get your information and send you the link to your reading. Other than that, comment in any of my videos, a crystal ball, and the topic you would like covered. And we have another subscriber giveaway on March 3rd. So I just want to get that out of the way. Everything will be time-stamped in the comments below. We're going from Aries to Pisces. Email is in the description box below if you would like a personal reading. And without further ado, let's get into the Aries portion of this motherfucker. Let's find out, Aries, about the person on your mind. And Aries is at... Okay. So let's find out, Aries, about the person on your mind right now. Tell me about the person on Aries' mind. Tell me about this person. What does Aries need to know about the person on their mind? What would this person say to Aries if they were being completely honest? Tell me about the person on Aries' mind right now, please. Someone's being quiet. They're holding themselves back. They're not saying anything, or it just comes off as very quiet energy. Very quiet energy. But they want to talk. They want to have something to say. They just haven't said it. Why? Maybe they feel like maybe this is a mirroring situation. I'm not sure, because it does somewhat look like a bit of a mirroring situation, but doesn't have to be here. I'm just seeing somebody being really quiet, not saying anything, having something to say, having some type of clarity and wanting to speak, but not holding themselves back. Okay, listen, for some of you, this is going to be a new person. This might be even like crush energy. I don't have the crush card, but it gives me a sense of someone wanting to tell you how they feel about you, like gaining mental clarity about their feelings for you. This could be, we have this King of Pentacles. Could be, this could be a Leo, Virgo, cusper. Definitely could be an earth sign. I've got Leo here a couple times. Yeah, this person has something to say. They're just not saying anything right at the moment. They will, though. They're not going to stay quiet for long. They've kind of been like going over, like, should I or shouldn't I? How will this work out if I do say something? They're not really like, they haven't decided fully, but they have the clarity on how they feel about you. They know how they feel about you. It's just they're not saying anything. They're really like on the fence. Also, for some of you, this person might feel like you already have something else going on. You know, they might feel like you're already maybe you're already dating someone, you're already seeing somebody, or so I'm wondering if this is a past person, but I'm getting more new energy. Maybe they're just assuming that you have something going on. So like, well, Aries is, you know, seeing all these people, or so, I don't know. I know that's probably not accurate, but this is the way I feel like they're looking at it. Or this could be that person. Maybe they have a lot going on. They are slowly making their way towards communication. Okay, so they're not going to stay silent forever. They just haven't said anything yet. Or yeah, because I don't know if they're worried or concerned. Maybe, okay, for some of you, if this is a past person, I wonder if you caught them in some bullshit, in a lie or something, and they're kind of afraid. They might even be afraid that you may know something that they have done, or maybe know more about them than they have maybe been keeping under wraps. And maybe that's part of the reason why they're not coming forward. Maybe they could be embarrassed. That's a potential. their choices. I don't know if this is, see, for some of you, this is going to be past energy. For some of you, this is going to be brand new energy. There might be things that this person doesn't want you to know. Maybe they feel like it's like they feel like you can sense something about them, or like, you know, when someone isn't proud of themselves for something, sometimes they look around and think everybody knows what I'm doing. Everybody knows what I'm thinking. You know, I don't necessarily feel like that's the case, but maybe it is. Maybe you do. Maybe you are aware of, something about this person. It just feels like, I don't know. Now, for some of you, there's a whole nother side story here. For some of you, there might be two different energies that you may be kind of like contemplating. Like maybe it's a going back and forth type of energy. Like, I don't know if I want to, like, it gives me a sense of you might be interested in two people, and you may be the one that's not really sure which one to choose. And so maybe I still feel like there's silence here. I feel like we've got silence, radio silence. Somebody wants to speak, but they just haven't yet. It's like they're having to gather their courage to come forward and say something to you. I got like just someone who may feel insecure. Okay. Maybe because they feel like you are like, you know, Aries is a pretty, can be intimidating and powerful energy that some people don't know how to handle, or that they, you know, when an Aries comes at you with that fiery energy, some people feel like they're not good enough, or, you know, like can't compete with an Aries, or like not compete, but it's like, I don't know. I wonder if they feel like they have to come through a certain way. There's a few different stories. What's up, Delaney? There's a few different stories here, but I'm certainly seeing, like, for some of you, there's also a person at work, okay? Because we've got a couple of energies here. For some of you, there's a person at work that wants to talk to you, or that has, they have, maybe I wouldn't say feelings, but I would definitely say they're open to like a new connection with you, but they just haven't said anything yet. A lot of radio silence here is what I'm getting. Like nobody really saying anything, but it's not going to stay that way. The communication is going to start rolling in. It's just like slowly but surely. And for some of you, the person on your mind tries to work to keep you off their mind, like to try to ignore or not focus on you and what you're doing. Trying not to focus on whatever you have going on. It feels like some of you, this person just tries to keep themselves busy so that they don't have to, like, if they were to dwell on it, I feel like, you know, I don't know it's intimidation here. There's a sense of intimidation. Feels like a sense of intimidation. Like, I don't know if I should, they know what they'd like to say. I feel like they've even planned out what they'd like to say to you. You know, the only thing I don't like about this person is they come off like very emotionally detached and like guarded almost, or like not willing to bend so much. They just come off as very like emotionally detached. You might feel this person in your energy though. Like I'm telling you, they're thinking about you. They just haven't done anything about it yet. They're thinking about it. They want to do it. They haven't, but you may feel this or sense this person in your energy. Maybe they pop up in dreams or something like that. But they're guarded. They are like super on guard. And then at the same time, this person could be a workaholic. Maybe for some of you, you're dealing with someone who is a workaholic. If they had the balls to just come through, they would tell you that they want a relationship with you. If they had the balls to just do it. It just feels like they don't have the balls, man. And I feel like this is not, Aries is pretty bold energy. So I'm wondering if this is the other person that's just maybe afraid to say something. Aries is definitely a pretty bold energy. They're usually pretty like, they'll tell you how they feel, like either way. Like, even if you're not going to like it, they're going to say it. They're just going to be, usually, but not always. I'm not saying it's impossible for an Aries to feel insecure, but it's just not likely. They're usually not. So this feels like there is a need or a desire or want to communicate with you, talk to you, tell you how they feel, potentially even start a relationship with you. But something about this, they haven't really like made the decision because of intimidation. Excuse me, intimidation factors, what it looks like to me. Somebody feels intimidated by the situation, so they just stay quiet. You know, I hope they don't stay quiet for too long, because at some point you're going to end up just going a different direction. Because I don't feel, Aries, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like you have multiple options on the table here. And I feel like if this person keeps quiet the way they are, you're going to go with somebody else, or you're going to go with another option. This does stress them out. I feel like they are aware of that. Maybe that's part of the intimidation factor too, is they're saying, am I even really good enough for Aries? Am I good enough for this person? Like, do I meet the standard that this person, would they feel like you would require? I don't feel like they feel super confident. I'm getting a sense of a lack of confidence, but still a desire to want to make this happen. They just don't know how really to come forward or fully just be honest about it, or like say exactly how they feel. They have something to say. I wish they'd get off their damn lazy ass and do it and stop being such a, they will gain the courage. I'm telling you, this person will communicate with you, but it's like when, you know, and the Knight of Pentacles says, well, this is taking forever. And then it's like, the way it looks is like, well, if you keep it's like I'm not getting this person lying. I'm getting this person, it's like a lie by omission. They're not really saying how they really feel. And if they keep that up, they have the very strong potential to lose you here. And I don't feel like that's what they want. They don't want to lose you. I feel like they know they've got to get moving, but it's just really, really hard because they're very intimidated by you. Or yeah, there's some intimidation here. Maybe also because like you might be really good at communicating or saying how you feel, and maybe this person feels like their communication style or skills is not up to par for you, or like with you, like they're like, okay, so Aries, you could probably be like somebody who's able to respond quickly, right? Like someone who's good at communication on their toes, like something quick, fast acting. Like Aries can come up with the answers quickly. They can respond quickly. And maybe this person isn't really there. They're kind of more of a slow moving energy. And so that could be, you know, this is their slow moving energy, but it could fuck them. This could really screw them over if they keep it up, because there is a sense of you having other options on the table. And if they don't act now or very, very soon, there's a strong potential that they won't have an option or a chance with you. They may be screwing themselves over in that respect. I don't see anything like really toxic or negative here necessarily. And honestly, I really don't think this is a past person. It feels like someone more new. Only reason why I'm saying that is because I'm not seeing anything that kind of suggests past person energy. I've got aces here. You know, I've got a lot of like current energy or like new energy, but not anything that makes me go, okay, well, yeah, this is certainly a past person. I just feel like, you know what, also, I feel like they carry around a lot of their own energy, their past person energy, shit that they've dealt with before, which is another potential reason why they don't say shit. They keep it to themselves. So hopefully they'll come through soon. I do see that they want to. I don't know if they're going to make the decision, and they may end up losing you, unfortunately, but hey, it is what it is. You know what? A closed mouth don't get fed, baby. I can't do nothing about it if you don't say anything to me, right? Like, you got to say something. We got Gemini here. We've got Leo. We've got Virgo. We have Pisces. And we have Leo again. Let me see if there's anybody I missed. Taurus potentially here, and potentially We've got a little bit of Aquarius energy, not much though, but it's potential that there could be an Aquarius involved. But yeah, man, this person better say something soon. Otherwise, you're going to be out the door and someone else is going to scoop you up quick. So hopefully they get their shit together soon. All right, let's move on to Taurus. All right, Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's find out about the person on your mind. Let's hope this one's either willing to communicate or isn't a total shitbag. All right, so let's find out about the person on Taurus's mind right now. Tell me about the person on Taurus's mind. Tell me about this person on Taurus's mind, please. Tell me about the person on Taurus's mind. All right, who's ignoring who? Is this a friend zone energy? I'm not sure. I'm not going to say for certain that this is a friend zone energy. I'm saying it does give me a bit of that kind of, when I see that 4 of Cups, I always feel like a disconnected or someone who's ignoring something. Focused on other shit. They're ignoring something. Huh. What are they doing? Huh? What are they doing? Okay. What is this person doing? Why are they? This person might be asking other people about you. Friends, family members, people at work. They might be like trying to find out information about you, but acting at the same time very nonchalant, like they're not interested. I don't feel like they're not interested. To be honest with you, you might be ignoring this person at the moment. I'm not sure who's ignoring who, but I am seeing a sense of like one person not really paying attention or trying to stay, I don't want to say, it does give me an ignoring energy. Like, this person is trying to make some type of communication or they're like trying to manifest communication, but I wonder if it's that they don't want to be the ones to reach out. So they do things like keep an eye on you online, and this might be there's potential for this to be past energy. I'm not sure yet though. This feels like someone who is trying to manifest communication with you somehow. I am not liking the energy though from this person. It's like they go to everyone but you. Hey, what's up, Dana? It looks like they go to everyone but you, Taurus. Like, they're not, why aren't you just talking to Taurus? Like, they might feel like you're just moving on. I wonder if this is past energy. I have not yet got anything that necessarily signifies past energy, but in a way it does look like it could be past energy. If this is a new person, see, I'm not getting new energy though. You know what? Okay, for some of you, if this is a new person, this person could be healing from shit that they went through. Because I do have the 10 of Swords here. I do have the 7 of Swords, like betrayal, lies, potentially cheating, because I have that 3 of Cups. Maybe this is someone who cheated on you. So if this is not someone dealing with their old energy that they have dealt with, this could be something that happened between the two of you. And maybe this person was manipulative, because that Magician could say manipulation. Maybe partying, like somebody might drink a lot. Someone might spend a lot of time like out with friends, or just not being honest, because I'm seeing a lack of honesty. All right, Dana, awesome. Seeing a sense of a lack of honesty okay. So the person on your mind, they're absolutely going to tell you something, talk to you, explain something. I don't know what that is yet. I don't have it nailed down. Something makes me feel like this person likes to play the field. This makes me feel like we're dealing with a person who likes to play the field. They like to deal with other individuals, maybe on a very like superficial level, but it still comes across as very like destructive and it's like destructive. It's deceptive. It's like this person may try to tell you that they don't do that, or maybe they're either that or they're trying to find out if you're doing that. I feel like it's because they've been doing it. I don't know. This is another tricky energy where I'm trying to figure out, you might be ignoring this person, but evidently you're still thinking about them. This person keeps an eye on you online. They talk to your friends. They try to find out things about you, but they do it in a very deceptive way. And it comes across like stalkerish and creepy a bit. Not necessarily like an energy you really want to have. This person stuck on you. That's why they're just stuck. They're just stuck. I feel like you have options here. You know what? You also might have a friend who's telling you or giving you updates on this person. Or this is their friend giving them updates on you. I'm not sure. I feel like you got more than one option. You might have more than one option on the table here. I'm seeing a King of Swords and a King of Pentacles. I'm seeing someone who wants to come forward, and maybe they're stuck. Maybe they can't come forward. Maybe potentially because they already did you dirty. One of these energies did you dirty. And now they feel like they have no choice but to sneak around. So that's where that stalker energy comes in, where they don't have a choice. They can't, because maybe you're not allowing them. What's up, Valerie? You might not be allowing this person in your energy because maybe they did some dumb shit. So now they're stalkery. It's like a stalking energy. They're okay. So you might have been dealing with someone who's super controlling, even if you guys broke up, doesn't make it any easier. It's not like you just stop thinking about the person, especially if this is recent. So this person may still be, it's like, what are they doing? What do they got going on? But I feel like more than anything, this person is digging into what you have going on, but in the most deceptive way. So like I said, going to friends, going to people, watching you online, fake profiles, that kind of energy. This may have been someone who's controlling. This person is holding on to this energy. They don't want you to get away. They do not want you to get away. They want to have success with you. But here's the problem. This person, like I said, remember I said that they may they may hang out with, they may have been deceptive. If this is a past person, they may have been deceptive, hanging out with other people, sleeping with other people, just overall betrayal, backstab, kind of like this wasn't a good partner. I would say this is not someone who's controlling, someone who doesn't want to be honest with you. But they want to be argumentative as hell, and they want to find out everything you've got going on. And I mean everything. But this person, the reason why that this person put that energy on you is, the reason why this person put this energy on you is because I feel like they were, projecting. Taurus, this was someone who is projecting their fuck ups onto you. It's someone who, they're projecting. That's what they did. Now they are still knee deep in your energy, still trying to find out everything you got going on. Trust me when I say they talk to as many people as they can. You know what? This person they hurt you. They broke your heart, or they really betrayed you. And they don't want to they don't want to let you go. They want you to be stuck on them. But I feel like it's because they're stuck on you. They do not want to let you go. Yeah, they're planning on coming back again, or they're waiting for you to come back. They're waiting on something, or planning to, after digging up, I don't want to say dirt on you, just digging up anything you've got going on. Maybe they feel like they're armed with some type of information that they can come at you with, like, oh shit, girl, I swear to God. Always. That's wild, Valerie. Always. Oh yeah. Yeah. They're either waiting for you to come back, or they're waiting to go back to you, or they're planning on coming back to you. Like, the plan is to go back. The plan is, even after all this shit they did, they're not going to apologize. I've got nothing here that says, hey, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have lied to you. I don't get that. I feel like you've been doing your own thing, healing. So now that Four of Cups makes me feel like this person, you've been knowing this person's been wanting to come back and you've been ignoring them. Or trying to ignore them as much as you can. They try to get in your energy so damn hard. So damn. Oh, wait, I'm going to stop myself from what I was about to say because that was going to come out really wrong. Yeah, you probably feel this or have a sense that this person is trying to get into your energy. Like you can potentially feel them. Listen, they will be there. They will be back, and they will be back. They're not changed, just so you know. They're going to potentially come in and try to tell you everything you want to hear. Oh, I changed this. I did this. I don't feel like they're going to be apologetic because they come through as toxic, but they're going to tell you what you want to hear. You know, it's going to be like this kind of energy. It's like that when someone fucks up, right? And they say, my bad. That's not an apology. It's almost like, it doesn't really come off as someone who actually knows that they were wrong. It's just like, oh, my bad, whatever, it's my bad. That doesn't make me feel like you actually feel sorry. Because if somebody is apologetic, they're going to say, hey, listen, I'm sorry for what I did. I know that I was an asshole. I know that I did this, this, and this. These things were wrong. I should not have done them. I will change, right? Like, it's crazy. They're not apologetic. I really don't feel like you're going to allow this person back into your energy anyway, but that's not going to stop them from trying. And this is going to be something that they do repeatedly. So just understand that you will be getting at different points in time, they're going to continue to come back. And if they're not directly in your face, they're digging around behind you or around you, trying to find out what you got going on. Always wanting to keep, it's like they want to keep their thumb or keep you under their thumb. Yes. Yes, we have talked about this, Valerie. It took me a minute to listen. I just arrived to Aries and I'll pay you in gibberish. Say, Hootie, what am I? What's up, Lisa? How's it going? I'm slow today, y'all. I'm a bit, I don't know why I'm a bit tired. I've been noticing that lately. Makes me wonder what's going on in the energy if I'm picking up on other energies. But yeah, so this is just a freaking asshole that just really wants to get up in your shit. And if you've been wondering if they've changed, no, they have not. They still do everything the way they did it before. They're just, maybe they're better at hiding it and sneaking. You know what I mean? Maybe they're better at like keeping it under wraps. They would love nothing more, though, to come in and have you and control you. Okay. Dumpster fire, right? Exactly. All right. So we have Cancer. We have Cancer. We have water here. Plenty of water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here a few times. We have Aquarius, Aries, and Virgo. Let me see if I missed anything. Could be. I don't know. The weather's been great here. I don't know what it is. I've noticed this. I've been really tired lately. And we have Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. And then I remember Sue was telling me potentially low iron, which that's very much a possibility. And Capricorn. So we have Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, Capricorn. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that's the signs I have. Well, that makes sense. I have my own personal opinions on, I've just dealt with a lot of people and I always paid attention to their signs and I noted certain things throughout my lifetime. All right, so let's move on to Gemini. All right. Yeah, I definitely need to start taking vitamins for sure. I'll start feeling better soon, I'm sure. All right, so Gemini. Oh my goodness. Let's find out about the person on Gemini's mind today. It would be nice, wouldn't it, Valerie? Yeah, today was actually kind of overcast, but it was still a nice day. It was still got up to 70 something, I think. All right, so Gemini, tell me about the person on Gemini's mind. Tell me about the person on Jimmy Jim's mind. Tell me about the person on Jimmy's mind. Tell me this person's energy. Tell me about this person on Gemini's mind. Oh, here we go. Here we mother sucking go. And that I can see that too, Dana, for sure. Here we go. Here's some past energy. Wants to come screaming back up. Okay, this person is like pants on fire trying to get to you, to talk to you. I would not be surprised if this is something that's in the process of happening now because of the way it comes through. Okay, so what they're saying is that they've had a major change in perspective, a perspective shift when it comes to the energy between the two of you. Like that knowing, okay, let's see, will they are they really aware? Okay, so yep, there they go, keeping an eye on you, of course. You know what? I wonder if this person dealt with some shit, or like just even the split between the two of you. Has this person now kind of looking at it? Oh, great. No. All right. Thank you, Valerie. No ice and sleet. No. I hope that doesn't come our way. This person has a totally different perspective on your relationship, Gemini. This person is like, they feel, first of all, they're holding on to this connection. But here's the thing. I feel like part of the problem may have been, again, with this emotional, like, someone disconnected from their own emotions. Maybe they were, especially at the time that you guys were around each other, and they're actually having no choice but to look at that. What's up, Riley? How's it going, hun? I'm so sorry about the news that you told me earlier. I'm sorry for the loss of your aunt. All right, yeah, this person's not trying to leave you alone. They're saying I've left Gemini alone long enough. I've left Gemini alone long enough. They're fully planning a comeback, and they're planning it in a totally different way. So for some of you Geminis, I'm getting the 10 of Pentacles. Like they're realizing, okay, for some of you, this person literally, well, I appreciate you for popping on. Hey, Joel, how's it going? For some of you, this person went outside of the connection. Maybe they even like ghosted you, or they left you for someone else. And you want to know what they found out? That grass was not greener on the other side. It was not. And now they know that. Now I wonder if it's going to be too late. This person may have dealt with someone else, and now they know the grass is not greener on the other side, and they want to come back. They got all right. Yeah. Have a good night. If I don't talk to you, and if I will be on TikTok in about 3 hours. This person got a whole perspective shift because they went outside of the connection. They could have left you for someone, or they could have just cheated on you, and then maybe the connection ended, and they may have gone with that other person. And boy, oh boy. All right, Riley. Boy, oh boy, this person learned that shit was not where it was at. Not at all where it was at. They are not happy with their decision. They're not happy with their choice. They fucked up. They did. They messed up big time. Maybe because they were emotionally manipulative. Again, remember I said somebody who they do feel disconnected from their emotions, and so they wouldn't be really connected to their heart space. So they wouldn't have made decisions like based on how they felt, as much as just like based on dumb shit. What's up, Daniel? How's it going? Yeah, they're trying to say, okay, so I do have the Four of Swords. So they're trying to say they're healing from this. They may be healing from like their own past, okay? Their own past issues. Ooh, sorry. I'm beating up the camera here. Oh yeah, no, this person is not happy with the decision they made. They don't feel like they went in the right direction. They actually feel like they really messed up. Yeah, no, that wasn't good. They messed up. They chose the wrong one. Now I will go back to one other thing. For some of you, Geminis, this person, if this is a new individual in your life or somebody that you might want to start dating or talking to, this person carries a lot of past trauma. And the way they communicate is very harsh. You may not know this yet. This person is controlling and very like harsh and again disconnected because they carry a lot of past trauma for some of you. So if you're dealing with someone new and it just seems off, know that potentially the reason why is because of all that past trauma, family shit that they dealt with, potentially like, you know, mommy or daddy issues or something like that, that just, they weren't good. Okay. It was a bad situation that they dealt with. They are trying to get through that and change that or heal that, but they're still like they're in the beginning stages of even thinking about doing that. And so it would take time for them to get through that kind of energy. But for others of you, this is a person who cheated on you, took or left for another person and found out the grass was not greener. And now they are saying, they're coming back going, let's heal this connection. Yeah, they made a bad choice. They made a dumb choice. And now they're hoping that they can come back to you. It's like, okay, now I realize that Gemini was the person I should have stayed with. I don't know what I was thinking. They broke their own heart by doing this. They hurt you too, but they broke their own heart. They're hoping that coming back to you, things can be healed or things can come back together. Like somehow this will work out. But they broke their own heart by doing something so stupid. They really thought, well, you know, maybe because, you know, you have standards. I feel like for Geminis here, we're looking at someone who has standards, we're looking at someone who knows what they deserve and that they know they don't deserve to be done wrong like this. I don't have the 7 of Swords, which makes me realize like that's when I see there's no 7 of Swords. What's up, Sue? How's it going? Hey, Lashana. That means that the truth is out there on the table. Like you're fully aware. There's no lies because this person, you know, may have just told you, or maybe it's just something that you knew. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing any like deception here as far as that goes. I'm seeing someone doing something almost blatantly and being very, very, very regretful of what they did. And now they want to come back. And I feel like, you know, at the time when they did this, they were more following their wand around versus like their actual, like I said, they're disconnected from their heart. They do things on a very like superficial level. Of course. Yeah, Dana. Pat Benatar's a bad bitch too. Dude. Yeah. Here's the other thing for some of you Geminis. Okay, yeah, for some of you, this person wanted to go elsewhere because potentially someone either had more money or it was superficial. I'm getting a superficial energy where like you guys may have had a more strong connection. They went somewhere where it was superficial, where it looked better on the outside. That's all it was, is it looked better on the outside. But when they got there and spent a little time there, they realized that shit was toxic and awful. But see, takes one to know one, in my opinion. And it feels like this person got to, like a face to face with their own shit, right? They ended up dealing with someone who was just like them, and that shit they didn't like it. They didn't like it. Now they hope they can come back to you. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. They hope they can come back to you. Temperance card. They're hoping that you will take them back. The 10 of Cups, because they're saying that, you know, this is they see when they left on the other end of it, they were able to maybe it was about money or something. I like I said, superficial energy. And so with you, it was more about an emotional connection. Even though they're not fully connected to their heart, they're realizing that, you know, money doesn't make shit. Okay, it looks good on the outside, but it really ain't shit when it comes down to it. You can't, yes, money can buy an easier life, but it doesn't buy happiness, right? You may have more money to pay your rent, your bills and shit. You might not have to worry about buying groceries, but that doesn't mean you're happy. And that's what this person, they went somewhere else doing something superficial, ended up not being what they thought it would be. And now they're sitting there dealing with the consequences of their shitty decision making, which it was awful. I don't know what they were thinking. Well, I do. They were thinking, oh man, if I go there, you know, I'll have it made. Well, it didn't go that way. That's not at all how it went. And now they want to come back. This is either this person's going to be communicating with you. They may already have started this, or they're about to. It's funny though, because when I look at the communication, it comes in like rushed, and it's not like they thought it through. Like whatever they're going to say is going to come out almost like a jumbled mess. Ding dong. That's what happens, man. All right, so we have Gemini, we have Aquarius. What else do we have? We have some earth energy here. Definitely have air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have some earth, a little bit of earth with Virgo here, a little bit of Taurus. Let's see, am I missing anything? Here's some Sagittarius. There's Virgo again. And then Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. So that's what we're looking at for that reading. I feel like that person was boy, they're regretting their decision. Oh my gosh, they're just sitting in that middle of that regret and that mess that they created for themselves, and they're not happy. Hey, Megan, how's it going? All right, Cancer. Let's find out what's going on for Cancer and the person on their mind. What do we got? All right, Cancer. Let's find out about the person on your mind. Let's find out about the person on Cancer's mind. Tell me about the person on Cancer's mind right now, please. Tell me about the person on Cancer's mind. Tell me about this person. Tell me about the person on Cancer's mind. Ooh, 10 of Cups is the first card out, but then the 6 of Swords. What? Wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Oh, Lordy me. Okay. Is it what we thought? Wait a minute. Is it what we thought was going to be the ultimate happiness ended up ending in like betrayal and having to leave or move away from a situation, let something go, maybe because what you thought it looked really, you know, here's another kind of like it looked really good on the outside, but may have not been that once you got in it. So maybe the idea, maybe this person promised you the world and ended up giving you a shit show. Oh, I don't know if this is you stressing or them, Cancer. Who is the one stressing out? It's like someone left. Okay, it makes me wonder if the person on your mind left what could have been a really, really good situation. It's like just a whole bunch of mess that they left in their wake. And now there's this stress, this anxiety, and this worry. I wonder if someone, that 5 of Wands makes me wonder if someone cheated and now they're wondering if either you found out about it or they're worried that you're going to find out about it, or just the fact that they did it, knowing that they screwed up a really, really good situation. Someone fucked up a really, really good situation. They could have had like that storybook romance type energy, Cancer, but they fucked up a really good situation. Yeah, and now they're upset about it. What they're saying is they're saying that they basically screwed over the only person that they truly loved or cared about. Trust me when I say this person has not gotten over it at all. They still have love for you. They still want you. I feel like there's a lack of maturity here, and that could be part of the problem. Like someone's not fully grown. Like emotionally, they're not mature. This is a lack of emotional maturity. You felt abandoned by this person. Maybe you're the one that you took off because you found out that they cheated, or I don't know if they just left. Maybe they just thought, again, with the grass is always greener. What is going on here? What is going on here, Cancer? Oh, what's up, CJ? Whoop, whoop. How's it going, y'all? Oh my gosh, what in the hell? Okay, so yeah. This person is in such regret right now. They're in such sadness and regret over the fact that either you left them or that they walked out on what they're saying was their ultimate happiness for something they thought was going to be. Maybe I'm getting this 5 of Wands kind of like cheating energy, kind of like someone, and then the 10 of Swords, that's betrayal, right? You know, that's, but I'm seeing this immature, emotional immaturity. Whoa. Well, they're changing their tune for sure. Let me see. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? Lots of Cancer energy here. Okay, so there's lots of emotions here. Okay, this person comes off as incredibly emotionally immature, but they're fully aware. What I mean by emotional immaturity is like they don't know how to communicate emotions well. It feels like a lack of being able to really tell you how they feel or properly communicate emotional the way they feel emotionally, like it comes off a little bit childish, or like their growth was stunted emotionally, potentially at some point. Yeah, I'm getting a sense of someone leaving what they're saying is their soulmate. Someone left. I left my soulmate, and now I'm over here devastated, or like my soulmate left because of my poor decisions, and now I'm devastated. Like they're devastated. That's what they're saying. Like totally this was such a hard loss for this person to take. Maybe a hard loss on both ends. You know what I mean? This could go both ways. It was a loss. Okay, I don't feel like it was a loss for everyone. I feel like more than anything, this person's feeling the loss of you. And it feels like you're doing something different, Cancer, kind of making shit happen for yourself. This person followed. This is another one. See, I just want emotional immaturity where this can screw up really great stuff, right? It's like they had it made with you. This person fully had it made, but they weren't able to be the person that you needed them to be. There is potential for cheating here. This person is stressed out. They're feeling like you're going to go in a whole new direction and leave them behind. And this really does, this breaks their heart. Let me just tell you, what's up, Dorella? This is a heartbroken individual. Yeah, no, this is a heartbroken individual. They know they fucked up. This one is one that knows they fucked up. But here's the thing. They are trying to get back. They're trying to come back. They're definitely trying to come back. You know what? I feel like this person may try to come back and say, let's just be friends, or let's be friends. And I feel like that in itself is not really them wanting to be a friend to you. They're wanting to get into your energy again somehow. So it'll come off as let's just be friends, or let's just be friends. Let's be friends. At least they're trying to start a connection, to open a connection back up with you by saying, let's be friends. But you're doing a whole lot better than they are. I can tell you that. Boy, oh boy, they are just a shit show mess. They are so upset. What's up, Laura? Good to see you. Yeah, they're trying to make their way back into your life. They're going to say, let's just be friends, but that's not the actual intention. The intention is to get back together with you, because what they're saying to me is that you are their soulmate. They had to find out how, they had to find that the hard way. Well, if okay, so Gemini, I did Gemini 2930 is Gemini's if you wanted to go back. All right, so this person is not, you know, it may come off as you're the only one hurting here. I can tell you right now that this person is also hurting, but they did this to themselves. And to be honest with you, they deserve it. They deserve what they deserve, being abandoned and let go of. They do, because they did some dirty shit. And they've totally betrayed you, going off in a new direction. But I feel like things were happening behind your back to begin with. It wasn't like they just randomly took off. I really feel like there was more to the story, like things were going on all along that but then everything kind of comes out in the wash. You know, what's done in the dark always comes to the light. And so now there's this, yeah, definitely abandoned, but I feel like both parties feel this way. Okay. So whether they're saying it or not, that's just pride. Okay. Right there. That's just pride keeping them from saying something. That's just simply that. That's just pride. What's up, Hassana? Thank you. Thank you, Hassana. I appreciate you. You know, at the end of the day, Cancer, I feel like this is not a loss on your part. I feel like this is certainly a loss on their part. I do feel like they are going to come back into your energy. They are going to want to say, hey, well, let's at least just be friends. I feel like that is not true. I feel like they want more than to be friends. They may even try to rekindle a sexual relationship with you. I don't, to be honest with you, I don't feel like you're going to take that offer. What it looks like is you're just going to be done and like finally done. Like, no more. I'm done. This is not going to happen to me again, because this is what you can expect from this person. They already showed you what they are, what they're made of. Yes. No, it's too emotional. And sometimes, especially if the person is toxic, emotionally toxic energy, which when you're dealing with the emotional people to begin with, emotionally toxic energy is so not good. Yeah, this person certainly is toxic. They're deceptive. They're not planning on staying gone. That's the kicker here, though. They're not planning on staying gone. So this gives me manipulation. You know, this is like, you know, might as well have the Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups here, which would just be like in and out douchebaggy energy, which is usually what I get when I get that. But this person also might be dealing with addictions, because I am seeing this devil card here. So there's a potential that this person may be a heavy drinker, or they're a drinker, or they're they might have other addictions or vices. It could even be a sexual addiction. But there's definitely something else they deal with, potentially alcohol or substances of some type. But there's also, again, this a potential for sexual addiction. Like this person was really impulsive. They do this on a regular. You're not the only person that's had to deal with this energy from this individual. They're just toxic. But yes, they will come back. They're going to start out, they're going to say, let's just be friends. Well, can we at least be friends? I don't feel like you're going to go back to this person, but I'm saying they're certainly going to try. And if you think that everything's going well for them, no, it's not. They're not over there living the peaches and cream, you know, high on the hog lifestyle. That's not what's happening. This person is got their own crazy issues going on. Just crazy issues. All right, so we have lots of Cancer in this reading. We have Capricorn here. We've got Aquarius, Aries, and Virgo. Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, again, actually a bit of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini right there. Hi, yeah, no, wait, no, wait, oh, yeah, it's weird when people that are at a certain age, you know, like for me, it's like 30s and under, I kind of expect someone to be emotionally immature, but when you hit like 35, 40, those types of ages, yeah, we got problems if you can't keep your shit together. All right, so let's move on to Leo. Leo. All right, Leo. Tell me about the person on Leo's mind right now, please. Tell me about the person on Leo's mind. Tell me about the person on Leo's mind. Tell me about the person on Leo's mind, please. Tell me about the person on Leo's mind. I'm hearing what's fair is fair. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. I don't know where we're at with that yet. That's just what I'm hearing. Okay. There's more stress, man. There's more stress. And this feels like, when I see the justice, it makes me feel like if there was if you cut this person off or let them go, that was so exactly what needed to happen. They're stressing out because here we go again with somebody that wants to talk. And I feel like, Leo, you have got this person cut off, like fully cut off. Your guard is up. You ain't about it. You're doing your healing, working on yourself. And this person's over here just trying to figure out how they can get back. That moon card. I wonder if they're afraid to say something to you. They might be afraid to speak because they're afraid of your reaction. So this may be someone you haven't been speaking to for a while. They are trying to figure out how to come back into your energy. I feel like they're afraid of your reaction. They're trying to figure out what's the best way. I feel like what happened here, Leo, is that you had to make a decision. Like, am I getting out of this what I deserve? Right? That's right, Dana. I feel like this is, am I getting out of the situation what I deserve? Yeah, I feel like this person, I think it looks like the cutting off was exactly what needed to happen. It was like, it had to happen. It had to happen so you could take care of yourself. Had to happen because it was for your highest and best good. I feel like you very much knew that. Doesn't make it any easier, and it doesn't mean that you just stop thinking about it and just let it go completely, of course. But I feel like you're doing your best to kind of just stay away from this individual. Like it's like you need some major clarity on the situation, Leo, and just said, I'm out of here. I'm done. This is not going to happen. But let me tell you, you live rent free in this person's mind on a regular basis. And all they're like, oh, they are so playing victim right now. They are so playing the victim. This individual is like, oh, look, Leo let me go. Leo had to let you go. Leo had no damn choice. You know what I feel like, Leo? You wouldn't have done it if you didn't absolutely have to. But I feel like you knew you were getting nowhere in this relationship or this situation. It doesn't mean you don't love this person, because I am seeing love here, but I'm seeing that you knew that in order to make yourself happy, you had to let go of some type of heavy, I want to say crybaby energy, like heavy crybaby energy. Like knowing your worth. It's like Leo said, okay, you know what? I know what I'm worth, and this is not it. Now, for some of you Leos, you might be the person that just tries to keep your mind off of it, to do what you can to not think about it. This person they are planning some type of a comeback. They're trying to figure out the best approach. They have not been able to do that yet, but they are trying to figure out the best approach. I feel like if you were to communicate with this person again, it would go right back to square one. Arguments, fights, bullshit. Like, it's like arguments, fights, bullshit. Like, yeah, this person's going to unload their trauma on you again. This is someone who's like, they trauma dump. They trauma dump, and this is a person who trauma dumped on you. And that's a very hard energy to get through. That's a very heavy energy to try to get through. A trauma dumping. This person is they just, yeah, this is a trauma dumper. This person is someone who is not open to, it's like they thrive in chaos or conflict. They thrive in the most negative situations, like almost like they crave it, like they crave it, like it's like they want it, like they want to breathe, like they need to breathe. Yeah, no, I'm definitely seeing that Leo knows their worth, and it had to do what they had to do. Like, you had no choice. This is a trauma dumper. This is an argumentative individual. This is someone who, I wouldn't doubt it. It's like they create chaos wherever they go. They're just argumentative. It's always about a fight. It's all, and they're saying, oh, poor me, I'm the victim. I'm the victim. They're trying to make it seem like they're the victim. They're the one that got their heart broken. You did them wrong, Leo. Oh, it was all you. It was all you, Leo. You were just awful to them. I don't get that that's actually reality. Okay. It doesn't look in the cards. It's not even showing it as reality. It's showing it as complete bullshit. Now this person, you had to leave them hung out to dry. And when I'm telling, they're trying to figure out how to manipulate their way back into your energy one way or the other, but when they come back in, when they show back up, just know that they're going to trauma dump again. This is just what they do. They're trauma dumpers. They just bring it all. They carry their load of baggage with them everywhere they go. And as soon as they get somewhere and they sit down, they open that baggage up and they just throw it on everybody around them. Here you go. But specifically, they'll throw it on their partners. So this is someone who would dump all that bullshit onto their partners. This is someone who tries to be controlling. They want to control every single thing that happens. They also look like they have major money issues, so they're broke. Feels like you've been working on your own healing, doing what you need to do for yourself, and this person has just been sitting in this woe is me energy, just whiny crybaby bitch ass shit. Okay, that's some bitch ass shit right there. Major bitch ass shit. I mean, they are going to come back and they're going to try to communicate with you. They're trying to weasel their way back into your energy. Exactly what I just said, weasel their way back in, because that's what it gives me, a sense of someone being a whole freaking weasel here. I'm not getting a person who is, they're not stable on not on any front. Okay. So not with their finances. They're not stable emotionally. They're mentally unstable. They're just unstable. This is such like, oh, wow. Like when you finally find your peace, this person comes back in and they want to destroy it. That's the first thing that they would do. It's almost like their priority list. Okay. Go talk to, get back into Leo's energy. Destroy Leo's peace. Dump trauma onto Leo, create a huge argument, and then run out the door and pretend like it's all that they're the victim. It's like their priority list. They'll take and they will take and take and take until there is nothing left to take. And then when there's nothing left to take, they'll be mad that you don't have anything else to give. And somehow again, you become like a big bad asshole to them. We're not going to dwell too much on that energy because that just speaks for itself. But trust me, they've been trying to figure out how to come back somehow, some way. They want to talk to you. they're stressed out about how they're going to do it because they know you have your guard up, and they've got to figure out how to knock your guard down. So they could like get in touch with your friends and have like a friend or maybe a mutual acquaintance or something like that reach out to you for them, especially for the lot of you that either has this person blocked or, you know, won't speak to them. They may have a friend reach out and try to get you to like either talk to them, or we'll just send you messages or say, hey, so-and-so says this or wants you to know that, or, you know, whatever. Or you'll hear this is also kind of person that would start rumors about you just to be a douchebag, just to hurt you, because what they're saying is that they're a victim. And so they're going to victimize you in some way, which I feel like is unfortunate because they've victimized you the entire relationship. So, but they're one of those, they have a victim mentality themselves. So that's kind of all they know. Yuck. All right. So this is, we got Taurus, we got Libra, we've got Cancer. We have, Pisces. We have Libra again. And then we have Sagittarius here. Oh my heavens. That person is annoying to read for. It gave me a headache. That was annoying to read about. That person just gave me like a crappy headache, man. All right, let's do Virgo. Good. Let's hope some of these messages get better. It would be nice if we could get some better messages. All right, tell me about the person on Virgo's mind right now, please. Tell me about the person on Virgo's mind. Tell me about the person on Virgo's mind. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do TikTok tonight. I am really just not feeling it. We'll see. Tell me about the person on Virgo's mind, please, right now. Tell me about the person on Virgo's mind. Okay, Virgo, are we saying that this person, is this some kind of jealous, insecure individual that we're talking about? Or are they saying that's how you are? I'm seeing an ending. I'm seeing something be done. I'm seeing something be done, an ending, a finality to this. There's Virgo with the Hermit card. Okay, for some of you Virgos, this is a person who just maybe is maybe a bit insecure, or they could even be kind of like an introvert, or just someone who kind of keeps to themselves. Or this could be talking about you. They could be pointing out that that is you, but I'm seeing something about like, at one point, this was something that you were trying to make happen or manifest. I don't know if this is going to be toxic energy, because I'm not necessarily getting that. Not yet. It feels like something that was, this feels like something that started, and then before it got anywhere, it ended, right? Like it was like a false start type of energy. But it could be because someone either deals with some, you know, of course, as we all know, like the past haunts us a lot of times. So this could be someone who maybe just their past has kept them kind of like where they're not super open to relationships anymore. So they might just be, you know, like I said, that kind of introverted or like stay to myself type energy, right? And it could be that this gives me a bit of false start energy, like something that started and then it just stopped, just ended. And then what in the hell? Where are you even coming from? Yeah, something that started and then it just stopped. It was like there wasn't, it was like there wasn't enough being put into it. There was an idea of like, we're going to make this happen, and we were almost getting somewhere, and then all of a sudden it's just done. It's just ended, right? Yeah, it feels like nobody really put in the proper effort into this to get it going anywhere. So it's almost like, well, you can't really expect it to go far if there was no proper effort put into it. I feel like someone didn't know what to do. It just makes me feel like we're talking about a person who dealt with a lot of shit from other energies, and then and also Virgo, this could be you as someone who's and I feel like this is a mirroring energy. This gives me a sense of a mirroring energy. It's like both of you being like introverted and like standoffish, or not fully putting or investing anything into it. It starts and then boom, it stops. And it's like, well, it feels like no one really even understands or knows, like neither one of you. It gives me a sense of neither one of you really knowing how to make this happen. I feel like this is a mirroring energy. Both of you are like copying each other, doing the same thing. Both, I'm seeing an introverted energy up here, and then I'm seeing the same thing down here. And this is like one person, this is the other. So I'm getting, it's very similar. The energy is very similar here. It feels like there's a desire to make this happen again by either one or both of you. But then, what it looks like is like, again, it's like past energies keep popping up. And I'm not saying that they're physically coming up into y'all's energy. What I'm saying is like, it's like memories. It's like things that happened in the past that stop somebody from like moving forward, or stop somebody from doing something. And for some of you, we're going to go to a whole nother place here. For some of you, you could have had people interfere in the connection, which may be why it ended, fairly quickly. Maybe there were people around you that weren't really like happy about seeing you move on, or seeing you be in a relationship or something like that. We could be talking about maybe someone like if the person that we're like, on one side we've got the Virgo, on the other side we have the opposite person that we're dealing with, right? And it looks like this person, it could be someone who's very spiritual, or someone who, like, I don't know, I'm getting like a spiritual energy with the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Maybe someone who teaches others about spirituality. There's a potential there too, which doesn't make anybody, just because someone can teach about spirituality doesn't make their heart more open, right? Doesn't make it any easier to connect. Okay. It just means that people are spiritual. I mean, there's like past issues that need to be like not removed, but dealt with, like looked at and examined and dealt with. I'm getting such a mirroring energy here, Virgo. I'm getting two people who both had their heart blocked, who weren't able to communicate the way they needed to make something go any further. So it was a false start energy. It mostly comes from the fact that, maybe the both of you had a really difficult either childhood or just past relationships, or whatever the case may be, and just both have your hearts blocked, like not really super open. Some of you Virgos are going to tell me I'm full of shit. I don't care, okay, because this is what I'm seeing in the cards. So you can talk to the cards, you can talk to spirit. I'm just the messenger. Don't be mad at me. And by the way, this is not going to resonate for every single Virgo, okay? So, but I'm seeing two people that had a hard time opening up. This is false start energy. This is something that could have potentially gone somewhere, but then again, if yeah, it is what it is. Like things like that happen. There's just a need. I wonder if right now, and this goes for both of you, I wonder if the both of you need to work on separately work on your issues, because when you got two people who have their guard up, two people who are not sure how to open up to each other, even though they desire to have a connection, they're not sure what to do with it. It's like, you know, there's a need for both of you separately to examine and deal with some past traumas and issues so that you can bring your guard down. I don't know if this connection will ever come back into existence, but I mean, it's not impossible. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I do see someone thinks about it, or like thinks about you for sure. But they maybe both more, either you or them or somebody's aware that there's a need to work on or deal with some past issues. There's a need to do something about that. Like, yeah, there's definitely, okay, for some of you, this person could be a drinker, or someone who, I'm not going to say heavy drinker, but maybe at this point, I don't know, you might find that they drink on certain days. Maybe they have bad days and they have some drink, because I'm getting this overindulgence kind of like, or someone who drinks a lot, potentially parties, or to try to numb stuff, right? So, but in numbing like the past and all that, they've also numbed their feelings now, and because of that, it's really impossible to connect. Yeah, it just feels like there's a sense of it's really, really hard to connect. I'm getting a mirroring energy here. I feel like both of you have your guard up. Both of you are not sure how to connect to each other. And so it kind of started and then it just stopped and fizzled out. And now it's not that there's not a desire to want to reconnect. It's just there's a lack of understanding on how to make that happen. And I feel like there's a need for either one or both of you to work on some of these past issues before you try to come back together, because I feel like what you're going to end up having is another false start. It'll come back up, it'll come back into your energy, and you'll have another false start. And so it will just fizzle out again, or it just won't work out. Someone keeps an eye on you, though. They're not completely out of your energy. You may be aware of this, maybe not, but I'm seeing someone who's still in your energy a bit. Someone still keeps an eye on you to see what you're doing, what you're up to. But I'm not seeing anything go anywhere. I'm feeling like it just feels like it's done. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Let me get signs really quick. We have Taurus, we have Libra, we have Leo, we have Aquarius and Aries, Cancer, Taurus again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Here's some Pisces energy. There's some Scorpio energy. There's some Libra energy again. So those are the signs, and Virgo. Those are the signs I have for you on that read, Virgo. That's what I got. Let's move it on down to Libra. All right, Libra. All right, what's up, Trin? All right, Libra. Okay. All right, Libra. You're welcome, Lashana. All right, Libra. Tell me about the person on Libra's mind. Tell me about the person on Libra's mind right now, please. Tell me about the person on, oh shoot. Tell me about the person on Libra's mind. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to re-timestamp this. Just give me 1 sec. Sorry about that. All right, let me really quickly. 119, 20. All right. All right, Libra. Let's find out about introverted Libra here. That's so cute, Dana. Let's find out about the person on Libra's mind. Let's find out right now about the person on Libra's mind. Tell me about the person on Libra's mind. Tell me about the person on Libra's mind, please. Tell me about the person on Libra's mind. Ooh, Ten of Swords, man. We got that hurt. Person. Someone feels like, man, I barely got out of that alive. Oh, thank you. Someone feels like I barely got out of that one. Someone feels like they got beat up by this connection. You know why? Because someone doesn't know how to. That is not, to me, it feels like not equal give and take. It feels like someone comes around when they want to. This is a karmic relationship I feel like I'm looking at here. This gives me a sense of like a karmic relationship. Whoa. What's happening? Something, I wonder if this ended. Wait, no, wait, what? Okay. Yeah, okay. This is definitely a karmic relationship that wants to come back into existence. All right. This is someone who wants to give into this connection again, or put energy into this connection again. I feel like, to be honest with you, Libra, when I'm looking at this energy, it looks like something that was, it wasn't meant to stay in your life as for long term. This is like something that was meant, okay, for this, I've got two messages here, but for this was meant to just be a lesson, like a lesson learned. Okay. So that, you know, like how to navigate that type of energy the next time you come across it. Excuse me. Good Lord. Excuse me. All right. Anyway, yeah, this is like, hold on. Because it makes me wonder if there's something new coming in. Maybe, okay, maybe that was exposure. So like maybe something you didn't realize was karmic, you know, that's not something you really thought of it as. You just may have felt like it was a rocky relationship, but not really karmic. I feel like the karmic part of it was exposed. I feel like this person wants to come back into your energy. I feel like this person would like to start again. I really feel like this is karmic, and I don't feel like this is something that was supposed to stay in your life long term. It looks like there was some type of exposure, like maybe what they were putting their energy into. What were they doing here and here? Because I'm seeing this Six of Pentacles, but it looks like there's more than one person. It looks like there's more than two people involved, right? It just gives me a sense of someone who wants to come back and tell you, or they have hope that this can be brought back into existence or brought back up. This person will try to get your attention somehow, some way. I don't know exactly how that's going to look yet. Like, what is it they're doing? Yeah, because what they want, okay, they want, this went to shit. Okay, what I get is the first card out in the spread is the Ten of Swords. So what it looks like to me is the betrayal, because this was a karmic individual. You might have found out what they've been putting their energy into repeatedly, and like decided that was not going to work for you. It feels like it was exposed. You learned something about what they were doing. And now you've kind of got your guard up, and this person is saying, no, well, they're going to come back in with a quickness. Okay. Because they're saying, I have hope that we can still work this out. I have hope that we can make this happen. I'm going to tell you what it looks like is just going to be a fight, an argument. I feel like maybe this person has even repeatedly come back, and maybe for some of you, you may have this person blocked. They're trying to figure out how to get your attention. You want to know why? because with you, they had the most stable, probably space of their life, right? Like maybe this person comes from a lot of bullshit or is used to a lot of bullshit. That's why they're karmic, because it just gives me a sense of someone who is, I don't want to say a bullshitter, but in a way I want to say a bullshitter. And it feels like that this person will try to get back into your energy, but it'll go right back to where it was, which is like arguments and fights. They are trying to get around a blockage. They're trying to figure out how to get around a blockage to talk to you, or how to, they may like, so this could go as far as like making, getting a fake number, or just a number you wouldn't be familiar with, or, they may even try to talk to your family members. If they know your family, if they have any communication with your family, or have ever had any communication with your family, they may try to go that route. They're trying to get your attention. But the reason why is because they didn't have stability like they had with you, okay? They've never had stability before until you. They didn't know how to treat it. They fucked the whole thing up, right? And then they never put what they should have put into the energy, into the relationship. It fell apart. It all went to shit. Things were exposed. So it ended up becoming a betrayal and a bunch of just an ending. It ended up being an ending. But this person is trying to get around that. They're trying to figure out what they can do to get you back. What can they do to get Libra back? Here's the thing about a lot of Libras. Y'all are all about fairness and equal opportunities, and a lot of times can be way too forgiving to people who don't deserve it. This gives me a sense of being way too forgiving to people who don't deserve it. If this... I feel like there's a need for this blockage to stay in place, because this person needs to learn how to treat people. I feel like you had to be really honest and just do something about this situation. Cut this thing off, and work on your own healing. Now this person's really trying to figure out how to come through. I feel like they want to come through in a different way, but the problem is I'm not seeing them doing the work that's needed to be done to change the energy. Now, the betrayal, I don't know. See, I can't say cheating here. I'm not going to say that. Okay. I'm not going to say that at all. I am going to say that this person put way too much energy into other things that shouldn't have been a priority. Like their priorities were off. Okay. They were off. I'm not going to say that, because I'm not necessarily getting cheating, but I am getting betrayal or being backstabbed or like a very painful ending. So maybe that's the thing, is that, and that might be why you'd be more open to allowing somebody to come back, is because I don't see cheating. I'm seeing someone who just didn't know how to keep you as a priority. They didn't know how to give you what you deserved, right? It wasn't like, I don't feel like they were trying to break you. Okay. I don't feel, but they do feel karmic in a way that like, that energy is like, again, it's like the lesson that needs to be learned about, when people don't put you as a priority, regardless of what it is they're doing. I don't know what this person was doing with their time. I don't know what was exposed. I have no idea, because it's not really giving me like cheating, or it's not really giving me necessarily anything except for like maybe a potential lack of equal give and take, someone not knowing how to invest properly into a relationship, and that being a problem, because it's like you're putting in a lot of effort and then this person isn't giving you the same in return. Not that they're trying to hurt you, because I don't feel like that was the case here. I just feel like this person doesn't know how to treat another person. They don't know. Maybe they never ever experienced, this goes back to me feeling like this is an individual who may have had a really rocky childhood, or just a really bad, they're probably, the potential story that they have about their childhood is tragic even. And it's not that they want to hurt anybody, because I'm not seeing somebody who wants to hurt people, but I feel like they don't know, they just don't know how to treat someone. Maybe they're afraid to invest too much into a relationship or a connection for fear of betrayal, being let down, just for fear of getting hurt. But not, I'm getting karmic, but not in a way where like this was someone who cheated on you, and it just feels like they never put what they should have put into this energy. All right, Tori Lynn, thanks for the feedback. Yeah, and so here we are now. This person doesn't have you, Libra, and they do feel they're hurt by it, but I feel like they kind of did this to themselves, because again, like just because just because someone had a bad childhood, just because someone we're all grown folks here in these relationships, right? So like, I feel like Libra, you may have had a shitty childhood, and you didn't come from you're not given the energy of, well, I'll put the bare minimum in. It's like they want the relationship, but not have to put the effort in that's required to have a solid relationship, if that makes any sense. Or maybe they don't know how to, but that's still not your problem. Again, we're grown folks here. And especially if you've vocalized, hey, look, this is what I need, or this is what I require in a relationship, and this person still couldn't give it. Feels like there was a lot of energy put into something on one side and not very much, like, so I don't know, you or somebody didn't get what they deserved. Someone didn't get anything really out of it. It's like, I put all this energy into you. Like maybe, for some of you, if this person, maybe you did a lot to take care of this person, and they really didn't respond or reciprocate that energy, right? They really didn't give you that energy back. It kind of feels like for this person, I feel like, well, what you put in is what you get out. And if you didn't put enough in, you're not going to get right. And so was mine. But we don't run around trying to hurt people, right? It's not that this person's trying to hurt people, but it's like, you can't continue to use like your issues from your childhood as an excuse for why you let someone down in the way that you did. I feel like for this person, this is a major lesson for them on their future relationships and how to treat others. Like I said, for some of you, there was cheating. Okay. I'm not saying that just because I'm not seeing it here means it didn't happen. Okay. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, for a lot of you, this person, they're just a mess from shit that happened to them when they were younger, not even necessarily bad relationships, just childhood trauma, right? And then they just didn't know how to put effort into a relationship, or proper effort. It feels like a selfish individual. It's like we're looking at someone who's selfish, someone who just put in enough to keep you hanging on, but not enough to keep you feeling satisfied, or like you were getting something out of this. And so at a certain point, it's like, you know what, I'm not going to continue to invest into a relationship that's not with someone that's not investing in this, back. So I guess that's where the karmic comes in. And it may just be that this person is learning a lesson about karma, and about, it gives me like a lesson about how you should treat people, how you treat others, is what you will get in, or what you will receive at the end of the day. It's just karma is just that interaction with energy, how, like the energy pebble, like if you throw an energy pebble into the pond of, the bare minimum, then you're going to get maybe the bare minimum or even less than that back at some point. So it feels like this person, like someone finally stood up for themselves, said, you know what, enough is enough. If you're not going to put anything into this, I'm just going to go ahead and do my own thing. Absolutely, Dana. Feels like this person, they had to learn the hard way about how you treat other people. For some of you, this person could have been very about money. For some of you, there is a sense of someone being broke, and maybe they relied on you to like take care of them, or, because I am kind of getting that energy of someone who needed help. It needed to be taken care of in a way, or even if it wasn't taken care of, it was like, I don't see a whole lot of emotions invested here. I see other things here. I see like, I'm not seeing an emotional connection as much as I'm seeing like someone who either was broke or just there. I don't know. I'm not seeing like this, oh, we were in love and blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't see that. I see someone who was really stuck in their head a lot. This person may have been a major overthinker. So maybe they didn't know how to react. There's also a bit of like kind of like someone who likes a lot of attention. Again, I'm not saying that they cheated necessarily, but I am seeing someone who may have liked to gain attention from multiple sources and not really give anything back. So you had to put your own your energy back into yourself, like cut something off and put yourself on a pedestal. Okay, I love me enough to know that, even if it wasn't cheating, this person wasn't giving you what you deserve, and that's enough to say, okay, I've got to work on myself. I'm just going to take care of myself. You go do you over there. I'm going to do me over here, and and that's that. So it was a major lesson. I would say that you taught this person a big time lesson. And it's something that they needed to learn. So this isn't like this. And I feel like with that karmic card, this is it. It's a good thing, right? This isn't giving me like, I'm not saying it wasn't like hard or devastating or painful. What I'm saying is this was something really needed. And I feel like you came into this person's life to teach them something, potentially about how to treat other people and what people are willing and able to continue to deal with, right? Or how they should be, what kind of energy they should put in. If they're saying, I love you, they should also be able to back those words with actions, right? You shouldn't have to just rely on what they say and not see the actions. It feels like that was part of the problem too. As someone was a talker, they'll tell you they love you, but they didn't really show you that they loved you. And that's where the breakdown kind of comes in too. It's like, so I'm not seeing like this horrible, oh, cheating, lies, bullshit. I'm just seeing someone who just didn't know how to invest in a relationship properly, and that this was a lesson that they had to learn. And unfortunately, whether you realize this, it's actually a good thing, but whether you realize this or not, like, you had to be the one to teach them, which again is a good thing. Someone has to do it. And I feel like if anyone's going to do it, if you want it to be done properly and you want it to get the best results, a Libra should do it, because they're all about being fair and like, making sure everyone gets what they deserve and what they need. So a Libra is kind of the perfect person to teach a lesson to another individual, just because they're so fair about things. So most of the time, a Libra is not going to be someone who is running around screwing a bunch of people over. Most of the time, a Libra is going to be someone who will bend over backwards for others. But in this case, it was like, well, I've done this bending over backwards for you. You can't reciprocate that energy. And so I've got to go. Now, will they come back? I'm not necessarily I am seeing someone try to get, well, let me see. Let me go back. I am seeing someone try to get around a blockage, but more in a way that's like childish, because it's like doing things to get your attention, hoping that you see them, maybe out in public, maybe they run into you at the grocery store, or you see this person, maybe if you work in a restaurant or something, this person will pop into your restaurant or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like they'll try to get your attention, not making it seem like that's what they're doing though. It's just a way to get you to see them without them having to. It gives me still a bit of immature energy. Someone who's like, look at me, or, oh, I didn't know you worked here. I've worked here for 5 years. We just broke up 6 months ago. Are you telling me you didn't know I worked here? Like, come on. I forgot. I totally forgot. Like that kind of energy. Like, okay, homeboy or girl. All right, let's move on. All right, we've got Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's find out about the person on your mind right now. Scorpio, person on Scorpio's mind at this very moment. Person on Scorpio's mind. Please tell me about the person on Scorpio's mind. Tell me about the person on Scorpio's mind, please. Tell me about the person on Scorpio's mind. Okay. For some of you Scorpios, this could be a friend. Okay, well, this is, I hope this is going to be new energy. This is great. This will be like one of the, hopefully the better readings. Hey, Sam, how's it going? What, hey, what was the signs? You mean the signs that we've already done? We're on Scorpio now. So I've done Aries through Libra, and we're on Scorpio. All right, so wait, this might be, this, for some of you Scorpios, this is going to be a friend. This gives me, this strikes me as a bit of friends with benefits energy. Lots of wands here. This certainly strikes me as a friends with benefits. Friends with benefits energy here. It's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, Scorpio, for some of you, you got, I'm looking at what potentially could be multiple people wanting your attention. I feel like these are people you know. These are potentially friends. One, at the very least, one of them feels like a friends with benefits, or it could be. It doesn't have to be, but it kind of gives me that energy. Interesting. Hold on. All right, Sam. All right. Okay, which one did you want to? Oh, the for Libra. Oh, the signs. Did I not do the signs for Libra? Honey, I don't think I did. I think I forgot. Shit. I can remember what cards we had down though. I know we had lots of Libra there. We had Taurus there. We had Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. Trent, I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't think it's, yeah, I didn't. We had, what did I say? Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. We had Cancer, Taurus, and oh, I gotta remember. I have to glance at it. I'll know when I see them. Shit, I'm so sorry. Okay, we had Aquarius again, so lots of Aquarius. We had Sagittarius and Leo. Those were the main signs. Shit, man, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, those are the only ones that I believe were up there. I just want to double check really quick. Sorry about that. I think that's it. Pretty sure that's it. Wasn't it? I just want to double check. Just make sure. Yeah, those were the signs I had. Whoopsie, sorry. Yeah, it might have. That's a possibility. Or I just, what's up, Lily? Yeah, I don't know. That was oopsie. Bye, Dana. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. Okay, so now for some of you Scorpios, I'm getting two energies. I'm getting an energy of leaving or walking away from potentially maybe someone you, okay, because this is weird. Okay, one is I see a friend, like someone in your friend group, okay, and then I see this other energy that it looks like we've left behind, we've walked away from, potentially a person that you lived with, or like somebody like in a, you know, like it definitely gives me like, not that you were married, but that but you could have been, that's a potential, but doesn't have to be, but it feels like someone you lived with. Like it feels like having to walk away from that, maybe because I do see a bit of, that's why I was getting at friends with benefits, because I do see a bit of cheating. I see something that had to be left behind or walked away from, but I see something new in your energy, like a new person. So we're going down this, I guess, the storyline of what it looks like is you have a choice between the past person that you walked away from already and a new person. And this new person, it gives me a sense of them. I get like a crush energy, like someone who has a crush on you, and it's like a friend group, like a crush in the friend group or something like that. So I'm seeing you with options here, Scorpio. Yeah, I'm seeing some type of Scorpio. I'm getting you having options. I'm definitely seeing somebody has a crush on you. This maybe you have a crush on this person. This could be you crushing on this individual. You have choices. You could go back if you wanted to go back. I feel like you walked away for a reason. I don't think you were dumb for walking away from that, but I'm seeing another energy here that feels like a friend or a crush or somebody that you would like to get to know better, or they would like to get to know you better. I don't know if they're on your mind. It must be somebody that you are maybe crushing on, like you personally. No, we're not, Sue. You're out of your mind. We are not human here. I don't know what you're talking about. The hell we are. Yeah, I'm seeing, you know what it looks like? I feel like you're not going to go back to the person from the past. What it looks like to me is, it looks like that they would, okay, it would be an option. But I think what I'm seeing here is that you're saying no, no, and no from the past person. But then we have this new person, this new energy. Now, I feel like you're still kind of feeling, or like maybe reeling from the energy that you just walked away from too. It does give me a sense of, or like having to leave and still kind of feeling the pain, right? Feeling the pain from whatever you had to walk away from or leave behind. I kind of get moving, like maybe you moved out of some place or something like that. I'm seeing a new energy. I'm seeing someone wants to, what was that? What it was, I was singing it yesterday. It was, Scorpio and crush energy sitting in a tree, KISSING. That's what it looks like to me. Somebody who is like, you know what? I like you. I like you a lot. Okay. It does give me, I do see crush energy. I also see like attraction. There's some type of attraction or some type of crush. Nothing that's built. It's not, but it looks like it hasn't really gone anywhere. Like it may not have gone anywhere. In fact, maybe you had this crush. I wonder if you had this crush before you actually left the other situation, or if this was energy that was available to you before you left the other situation. I can't be certain on that. So let's not, we won't harp on that one. Oh yeah. Past person still wants to come back. I really don't see you going back. I really don't. They have hope that you'll come back. I really don't see you going back. It just looks like you are, like I'm getting you leaving. We're not even just emotionally, because 8 of Cups is like leaving an emotional disappointment, but also 6 of Swords, which is leaving the mental part of it also. We're leaving that in the past. It feels like we are done with that. We're done with that. And they are not done with that. They're not. They would like this to, they want to come back, or they want you to come back to them. But I see this new person, and this new person has a crush on you, or this may go both ways. You might not be aware that this person has a crush on you. Maybe it's you crushing on them and you're not aware that they're feeling the same way back. I'm also seeing like attraction between the two of you. I'm seeing, first of all, we're going back and forth here, which is irritating while I'm reading this, because the way the energies are popping through, it's like they're fighting for the attention in the reading. So we've got past person fighting to keep relevant in this reading. We've got new person trying to pop, not the new person isn't fighting to be relevant in the reading. They're just popping in there, like letting me know they're there and that how they feel, but they're not trying to fight for me to notice them. So it makes me feel like this is someone who's pretty chill, not super aggressive. It could be a person in your friend group. So it's not someone who's really pushy. This past person is, though. Boy, they're like really, really in here trying to fight for the top spot here. You know, it would just kill them. It would just kill this past person for you to really move on, and they're trying to stop you. There's majorly a new energy in there's a new person in your energy, something that could start something. It's going to start cute, lighthearted, maybe a bit of sexual energy, but it could grow to something. And I think what it looks like is the past person knows it, and that's why they're trying to like impede this reading and trying to take over, because they're saying they'll stop you from moving on. They'll do whatever they have to do to stop you from moving on. And I don't feel like the new person is super pushy, so you know, they'll step out of the way if that's what is needed to be done. You know, if that's where it's going, that's what they're going to do. Because I don't feel like there's someone that's trying to jump down your throat. Take that however you want to take that. Yeah, I feel like you're done with the past person regardless. But they don't care. They're not done with you. So that's what we're looking at here. But yeah, somebody has a crush on you. Someone definitely has, if you have been crushing on a certain person, they feel the same way. Okay. This person feels the same way, and they feel like you're super attractive. They would definitely be down to like getting more involved with you. Again, they're not going to be super pushy. This past person is really pushy and really like over the top here in this reading. So they're making it really hard for me to get to the other energy. For some of you Scorpios, now we're getting back to that new person. Okay, that's good. All right. So for some of you Scorpios, this new person is going to tell, either they have already told you that they like you like that, or they're about to tell you. Feels like they're about to, it's not going to be aggressive, you guys. So if you're wanting someone to come in and be like, yo, I want you, I think you're hot, let's do this, and we're going to do it now. If you want someone to be aggressive, this is not your person. This is someone who knows what they want, but they're not going to be super aggressive. Okay. So, but that past person is such an aggressive individual, like just the way they're trying to come through as like, I am not letting Scorpio move on. I refuse to let Scorpio move on. I will impede or get in their way in any way that I can. I feel like for this, you probably have this past person blocked. And I do see that new energy, whoever that person is, you could easily start something with, and potentially that will grow into something much bigger than it started as, which is great. It's like something simple. It kind of like, you know, just a little crush. I find you attractive, you find me attractive, we're kind of crushing on each other, you know, let's see where it goes. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. And they're down, they're totally down, but they're not about drama, or they're not trying to get into drama. So if you're dealing with someone who likes a lot of drama, if it's not your past person, then this is not your reading. Okay. Just so you know, this is not going to be your reading. Past person isn't going to try to let you go easily. So you are going to be confronted with that quite a bit here it feels like in the next few months. But I also feel like this new person is just kind of coming through kind of lighthearted. Like, you know, they think you're hot, to be honest with you, Scorpio. The first thing they're saying to me is that Scorpio's hot. Like, oh man, that's a sexy motherfucker. And they're definitely about doing something, going further with this. Just try, if you know, whatever you do, like I said, this person's not going to be somebody who's down for a bunch of drama. So hopefully this past energy can like sidestep, move out the way, you know, try to keep it away from the new person as much as possible. Not that you can't be honest. I'm not saying that. It's just they're not about drama. And when I'm doing this reading and I'm having to fight to get to that new person's energy because this past person keeps like jumping in at every step that they can, that kind of energy can create issues for you in new relationships. And they're about creating issues for you in new relationships. They are about that because they don't want you to move on. So we could have an issue there. But if you're wondering if a new person that you've been crushing on feels the same way, yes, they do. If you're wondering if the past person wants you back, I don't think you have to wonder, because I feel like this person lets you know on a regular, however they can, that they don't want to see you move on. So that's what I got there. We have Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Here's Taurus and Libra. Here's Aquarius again. Let me see. We have Gemini here. Yeah, that's what I have for you as far as signs. Let me just double check really quick to see if I missed anything. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius also. I like the new person. Personally, I think they're awesome. I like their chill vibe. They come through as very kind of like chill. Like they just want to hang out and have fun and enjoy the time that they can spend with you. And this past person's a butt face. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. All right, Sag. All right, let's do this dang thing. All right, Sagittarius, tell me about the person on your mind. Tell me about the person on Sagittarius' mind, please, right now. Tell me about the person on Sagittarius' mind right now. Tell me about the person on Sagittarius' mind right now, please. Tell me about the person on Sagittarius' mind. Well, they are trying to make this happen. Something happened. Oh, what happened? Manipulation? Is that manipulation more than anything else? An abandonment? I feel like somehow an ending was created. We had to let go of a situation, move on to something else. That's where we're starting out the reading, as almost like the ending was manifested. Okay, so for some of you, you have a person in your energy. I wonder if this person has had to, I don't want to say let go of things, but in a way, I want to say they kind of felt like they've been abandoned or let go of. Let me see where this is going. Deception. Okay. And now defensive. If this is a new person in your energy, they may have recently left or let go of a situation. They could even be going through financial issues for some of you. They may be trying to manifest or trying to work on their finances or something like that. This person could feel really exhausted or overwhelmed or even defensive, because I'm getting a defensive energy. And especially if they come from a place of having dealt with a lot of toxic shit, they are guarded and they're a bit paranoid almost. It's like they're used to being let down or something. Or that could be you. Maybe they're saying that's what's up, Scorpio? How's it going? Okay. if this is a person that you walked away from, let's go there and say this is a person that you or that you feel, I wonder if you feel abandoned or betrayed by this person. I wonder if there was some type of cheating or deception involved. Maybe this person never really fully let you in. Maybe this person we're talking about a person who could have been paranoid, childish in communicating. I don't know who's the one that's feeling the most regret and sadness here. You might have been dealing with someone, Sagittarius, that was just pessimistic when it comes to relationships. So it feels like they don't ever put anything fully into a relationship. So like they are going to be the type of person who cheats easily because they're always expecting it to fall apart anyway. So it's like, this isn't going to go anywhere. So why it's like they're always expecting the worst. They keep their options open all the time. If for some of you Sagittarius, this person, you may have felt like they abandoned you and went off somewhere else, and they were lying and they were deceptive. They never really let their guard down when it came to your relationship, or it's just that they have their guard up their wall is so high. They're quick to like ghost. Yeah, this is definitely karmic energy. This is the kind of individual that is like that full-on karmic. This is that full-on karmic energy of someone who never really lets anybody in. They are toxic all within themselves just because of, I don't know why, because it doesn't matter. I don't give a shit why. At the end of the day, it's wrong to treat people the way this person treats people. It's wrong. They are quick to say things that hurt your feelings, or they're not really worried so much about your feelings when they say what they say. They're deceptive, guarded. They're cheat. I feel like this is a cheater, and I feel like they did a lot of. They keep their options open. They want to. Here's the thing: they want to leave out and keep coming back in. Leave out, come back in. Leave out, come back in. This person might be a major partier or somebody who goes out a lot and parties a lot, but they're expecting to be able to leave out and come right back in. Just so you know, they're expecting you to go ahead and want to work on this again. They still, but here's the thing, they're still deceptive. They still have secrets. There's still a lot you don't know about the things that they've done. Geez, Sagittarius, this person feels like they have a lot of secrets. Feels like you have, what, here's the thing. I wonder if you turned your back on this person. You had to. I feel like you had no choice. And this person has not stopped focusing on you, even though their focus is very choppy and fucked up. Okay, it's not solid. They're focused on you because you're not focused on them. Suddenly they want something from you because you stopped giving to the connection. You just stopped, or maybe you were the one that abandoned the situation, walked away. I don't know who walked away. Maybe it was them. And now that you said, you know what, fine, you walk away from me, fine. I'm not going to worry about you anymore. That just got that person to want to turn around and focus on you again. But they come through as karmic and guarded, controlling, deceptive, cheating, lying, all of it, all of it. Okay, so yes, they are going to come back. They are going to come back. They want to come back. They want to come back around. Let's do this again. They want a brand new start with you. They want to do this again. They're saying, no, I'll put the work in now. Would I trust that? Fuck, no. I would not trust that, not even a little bit. They're saying one thing and doing an entire other. I know that what it looks like is you have feelings for this person. So for some of you, it's going to be a bit hard to say no to this potentially just because you have feelings. And especially if this person ghosted you or went off with someone else, that it might be that thing with that feeling of, that abandonment, that strong abandonment energy that, and that's another thing. I feel like this person has abandonment issues, which is why they'll leave you. For some of you, this person will leave you before you can leave them, or they'll fuck you over before you can fuck them over. That's the mentality here. I feel like you had to be strong enough to do something about this, to like, it's like, and it's, you may be seeing it for what it really is at this point. But for some of you, there's a need for you to pay attention and see this for what it is. Like, this person kept their options open. I feel like they will still keep their options open. I don't feel like this is going to be different. If they were to come back, it's not going to be any different. This is not your person, okay? This is certainly not your person. This is karmic. This is a karmic energy. This is talking about you just working on yourself, you know, working on your stability, your self-sufficiency, your independence, staying strong within yourself, loving yourself. This is literally about you loving yourself. That's the most powerful thing you can do right now, is love yourself and work on healing. Because this person, if they come back in, what they're going to do is be just as disruptive, if not worse than they were before. Because I'm getting someone who gets, it's like worse as time goes by, or worse every time they come back. So like if they've repeatedly done this to you and you've taken them back multiple times, it feels like it gets worse every time, or it gets harder to deal with every time, or they get more bold and more douchey every time. This is not a good energy of someone who I don't think they love themselves. It doesn't feel like this person knows how to love themselves, so they couldn't possibly know how to love you. And they want to make themselves look like there's something they're not. They are definitely someone who could be all talk. They'll tell you everything you want to hear, but none of it's actually reality. They don't plan on following through with any of this stuff. This is spirit literally saying, work on you. The most powerful thing you can do for yourself is work on you. Because once you start working on you and doing that healing, your person will come in. And we'll do another reading in a couple days. We'll try to focus on only new love, like what's coming up new. Because I get so sick of the past energies, you know, but that's what's coming up. So I'm going to read on it. So we'll do either tomorrow or Friday, we'll do new love coming your way. Because I'm seeing what looks like a glimpse potentially of new love here that'll be coming in. But right now, it's mostly focusing on the need to heal from all of this toxicity that we've got going on, that this person wants to come back, that they're going to come back into your energy. So know that this person will definitely come back into your energy. But I do see something where we're looking like Sagittarius has some new love coming in. But in the meantime, before that can come in, we need to deal with this. Yeah, because this individual here is not, this past person's not done. They're not done driving you crazy. It's something about the way they get off on making you miserable. They almost get off on driving you kind of batty. And they have abandonment issues of their own. Which is crazy. So it's like when you put your foot down, then this triggers this abandonment issue for this person. And suddenly they're like, oh no, don't leave. I'll do anything you want. Right. But they won't. That's all talk. It's just words. They're just diarrhea of the mouth. This person may just, this is not a solid energy. This individual needs to go on about their business. Hopefully at some point they will soon. Just stay strong. Keep focusing on yourself. Do not stress this person. They are not worth your time. There is nothing about this individual that makes it worth your time. Yeah, and I definitely see a glimpse of new love coming in anyway. So we're going to read on that on either Thursday or Friday. We'll get into that for everybody, find out what new. I don't want to focus on next read. I'm not focusing on anything from the past. And if it pops up, I'm scrapping the read and starting it again. Okay. Because I can't, it gets old. Even as a reader, it gets old to read on this stuff. Yeah, they need to go kill themselves because they've got so many. They get triggered really easy too. They don't. It doesn't take anything for this person to get triggered on like their abandonment issues, their weird toxicities, the fact that they're very pessimistic about, especially about relationships, and it's almost like another one who like projects their bad energy onto others. You know what I mean? Yes, Capricorn is next. Let me get signs really quick here, and then we'll move on. We've got Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Aquarius. There's Pisces again. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Virgo. It's very early on the Aries. They leave me confused at first. Yeah, and it feels like every single time you did, this person would get worse. Because once they realize that you'll take them back and you will take their shit, then they really start to unload it. Like, oh, you'll take my shit? Well, let me show you what I'm really about. And it gets worse and worse and worse. So stand your ground. They need to be put in their place over there, away from you, so that you do have that. So you have that the open energy to have new love come in. All right, so let's go to Capricorn. All right, Cappy. I just did Sagittarius. It started at 1:55:30. All right. Oh yeah, he is definitely. He doesn't want to let you go. Probably because you're one of the few people that actually put up with the bullshit. All right, so let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn. Tell me about the person on Capricorn right now. Tell me about the person on Capricorn's mind. No, I know, right? Tell me about the person on Capricorn's mind. Tell me about the person on Capricorn's mind. Oh, jeez. So far, I don't have the best energy here. For some of you Capricorns, I got you kind of trying to stay guarded against a person who, here we go again. This is just crazy. This is why my next reading, we're focusing solely on new energies, period. I'm not going to keep, I know, I feel like this is going to be the theme for the rest of this read, unfortunately. Capricorn, for some of you, you could have moved on to something new. And this person would like to, they're ready to fight. Okay. I want to say they're trying to fight for this, but at the same time, I don't feel that way. I feel like this person's just a fight all by themselves. I've got the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. We got the 6 of Pentacles. It's like maybe you gave and gave and gave to this connection without really getting anything in return, but some heartbreak. Or maybe for some of you, if you are doing something new or on your way, yeah, this person wants a second chance. They want to see you give to them. If you've started doing anything new, they want whatever you're doing, they want that energy back for them. They want to, this is second chance energy, the Judgment card. Now here's somebody who watches you online. Here's a stalker. Yeah, it feels like you did move on from this person. Maybe working on your own finances and things like that. But this person is stuck in the past. They relive every bit of your relationship over and over and over again. It's like on an endless loop. It's literally an endless loop here. You know, I feel like this ending was the right thing to do. It had to end. But it was like exactly what needed to happen. It was time for this to be done. This person lives this shit on an endless loop. When we talk about rent free, I mean, I'm saying that it is an endless loop. It's like the hamster running the wheel. That shit never stops. Okay. It's just boom, 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 boom. We're living it over and over and over again. You're trying to move on to something new, potentially do something different, or maybe just work on your finances. Cause I am seeing financial gains here. And this person wants back bad. They want back in bad. They're willing to cause drama to get back in. They're literally talking about, I'll create whatever kind of drama I need to create to get back in. They're trying to figure out or work on a plan on how to get back into your energy. I feel like you're doing your thing, man. And you know what? That right there, they're trying to create some type of sudden change in your life. They could even be the type to create some type of like, I don't want to say, they'll create chaos in order to get back into your energy. Because I was seeing that with that 5 of Swords too. It's like they'll create chaos to get back in. You had to make yourself happy to move on. This person's trying to create, I hate to say, I don't want to be like, you know, is Chris Murray here? Chris Murray, what's up? Yeah, there's like, they're plotting a way to get back into your energy. Like creating some type of chaos. You've been ignoring this person or trying to like just mind your business, do your thing. I feel like you're working on yourself. I feel like you're really actually doing a good job, Capricorn, working on yourself. Like you're doing great. This person is watching you do great, and that bothers them. It's like for them, it's like it hurts to see you do so well without them, which is why I feel like they're trying to create chaos to get back in. It's like painful for them to see, painful for them. They feel like when they had you, they didn't do right by you. And now you've moved on and you're doing a lot better. And then this person's going, well, fuck, what did I do? Like they don't like seeing you do so well without them. It's not about, they don't want to see you do well so much. It's that they don't want to see. It's like, if I can't have you, no one can. So I just would say be careful of that, because this person's tricky. The way they come through is like they'll create chaos in your life fairly quickly if they have to, or if they can, to get back into your energy. And they're trying to figure out exactly how to make that happen, how to do that. For some of you, this person could have cheated on you, because I am seeing the 5 of Wands and I am seeing multiple other energies here. I'm seeing the 2 of Pentacles. I mean, it could just say that they never prioritized you. So maybe you leaving was also the Tower moment for them. But you may feel this person in your energy too. I feel like this you leaving was definitely a Tower moment. And so now they're working on trying to get you back into their life. And again, I want to remind you, this person, what's up, Derek? Good to see you. This person will create drama or chaos in order to get your attention again. So be careful of that. This person will try to infiltrate your friend group, okay? They'll try to talk to like friends and family. They could try to create chaos or even spread freaking rumors within your friend group. Remember, I said they're going to do anything to try to get your attention. They don't like that you moved on. They're like, well, I'll teach Capricorn a lesson. But what do you mean you'll teach Capricorn a lesson? You already did enough damage. It doesn't even make sense. Good Lord, they're stalker. This person, they literally sit and ponder ways to come back, to get back in your energy, to get your attention again, to all eyes on them is what they want, your eyes on them. They do not like the fact that you're looking better, feeling better, you know, doing things for yourself. Maybe even being happy, you know, finding your happiness again. I wonder if they've already made the plan and now it's time to like take the action on this plan. They're seeing you making progress, and they're really trying to make a halt that. I want to put a stop to that. Not because they don't want to see you do well. So it's really weird because they do want to see you do well, but they don't want to see you do well without them. So they're okay with you succeeding, but it must be with them. So you succeeding without them, what it might be doing is putting a mirror to their face for them to have to look at the things that went wrong. Well, what they did. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're able to leave this person, and I know it's annoying. I can't, like, my next reading, I promise you, is only going to be new energy. I promise you, because I can't, this gives me a headache. I'm not going to lie. These people are chaotic, and it's like, there's lots of toxicity. I feel like you guys are being smart, though. Y'all are letting go of these people. You're getting rid of them. So that's good. But they like to take over these freaking readings, and it can be so annoying because I want to do happy readings. I want to do freaking, like, I want to do exciting readings, and I'm just getting all this toxic shit. Really? Yeah, it sucks, Lily. It's just really weird that I feel like this isn't going to last forever. Okay. But this person is definitely trying to come in and stop or halt your progress. Like, they're literally in the process of figuring out exactly how to do that, if they haven't already kind of made a plan, and they're trying to implement that plan now. Yeah, they're trying to implement the plan. So maybe they've already made the plan to try to stop or halt the progress, and now they're trying to make it happen. Again, this person, they could even like go online and reach out to people, friends, family members. It's like they follow your social medias. They keep an eye. They might even, like, this is the kind of person that would drive by your job. They would drive by your house. Always wanting to see what's going on. But sometimes it hurts to improve, but the improvement for yourself is much better than having to deal with this old bullshit. This person is like, I don't know what new things you have going on. Sagittarius, right? That's what we're on, right? No, Capricorn. I'm sorry, Capricorn. I don't know what new things you have going on, Capricorn. But I do know that this person is trying to stop the progress. Drive by your house, drive by your job, talk to your people, talk to your friends and family. This would be the type of person that would spread rumors about you, or like, if you have them blocked, they'll, again, like they're one of the earlier signs where they'll, sometimes rebuilding, if it is sincere, it is happy too. Yes, of course, Scorpio. This is somebody who, I don't want to even say necessarily create rumors as much as, well, they may, but because remember, they're trying to create chaos to stop you. This is somebody who, like, again, like one of the earlier signs, I can't remember who it was, where this person will reach out to people to have them reach out to you. Well, will you tell Capricorn that I said blah, 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 or they'll go to different people, to try to figure out how to get messages to you somehow, or like, they're just obsessive. Okay. This is an obsessive energy. This is someone that is very obsessive and that just wants to be a part of your life, which is, I get it, right? I get why they would want to be a part of your life, but the problem is they had a chance to do it. They didn't do it right. They actually were chaotic and just all over the place. It was something that you didn't want to deal with. You let it go. This person wants a second chance, third chance, 20th chance, however many it's been. And they're not willing to take no for an answer. This one here is not willing to take no for an answer. This is kind of like, it does resemble a bit of, was it Sagittarius or Scorpio? I think it was Scorpio, where that past person wanted to impede on the new energy that because there was new energy in that one, like one of the few that actually had new energy. And this person wanted to like stop whatever was going to happen, like try to get in the way or create issues or chaos, so that, because that new person for Scorpio was someone who didn't like drama, and the past person knew it. Yeah, it was someone who oh, Stephanie, what a sweetheart. You guys are so sweet. I love y'all. Thank you. I don't know if Steph's in here right now, but what a doll. What a sweetheart. Yeah, so that's what I was getting there. This person is kind of like where they'll create problems and issues or some type of chaos. Now, I'm not sure what new stuff you have going on, because it's not really giving me that, except for like, I see money moves, making money moves. I do see you being happier, feeling better, but this person wants to stop it because they're like, if you can't do it with me, I don't want you doing it with anyone. You know what I mean? Oh, there you go. There you go, Scorpio. I'm telling you right there. They pop back up. They have been in your social network, but they haven't been appearing as much. But yeah, they want to appear. They want you to see. My new Insta Tarot account is growing. Oh, nice. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, this person's a mess. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna get some signs really quick, and then we'll go to Aquarius. Let me see. Give me one sec to get signs. We've got Taurus. We've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces again. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's Libra. There's Taurus, Libra. So far, this is signs. All right, let's see. Okay, and there's Scorpio again. You know what? So the next reading we'll do what are the new blessings? The new blessings coming into your life, because I want to read on some positive stuff. I don't want to continue to read on this crap. What's up, Hot Solstice? How you doing? Good to see you. All right, so we're gonna move on to Aquarius. So let's see. It'll either be tomorrow or Friday. I'll do the new love, new money, or new stuff coming into your life, and try to stay away from this past bullshit as much as I possibly can. I think we all are a little bit toxic, hon. You're welcome. No problem. That's okay. I can give you a timestamp on whatever reading you wanted to check out. Let's see, 2020. All right. Me too, to be honest with you. Me too, Lily. It's not that fun reading on it. Literally gives me a headache. All right, Aquarius, please. All right, Gemini. You said Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, Gemini was at, where was Gemini? 2930. I don't know if you want to write it down, but Gemini was at 2930. Cancer was at 4141, and then Scorpio was at 138.45. Well, actually, just hit the Gemini, will go straight to Cancer from there, 2930. I feel like everybody's got a little toxic in them. Well, once you go to Scorpio, yeah, if you want to come back, I'll give you the other, if you're writing it down, Capricorn is at 210. Scorpio at 138.45, Cap at 210. All right, tell me about Aquarius. What new, wait a minute, I gotta change that really quick. 228. What, I was gonna say what new. What, tell me about the person on Aquarius's mind right now. Tell me about the person on Aquarius's mind right now, please. Tell me about the person on Aquarius's mind. Tell me about the person on Aquarius's mind. Oh, here we fucking go. I'm telling you, the 7 of Pentacles and this 10 of Swords has followed every reading. All right, no problem. You're welcome. All right. Holy hell, Aquarius, what's going on here? Someone be stressing over you. I feel like this is someone who was hoping for long term and it didn't happen. Like it ended, like it looks like a bit of a harsh ending. And now someone's stressed out about it. A bit of a harsh ending and someone's stressed out about it. Boy, they learned a lesson here, didn't they? And now you might not even deal with this person or want to deal with them at all. You may have this person blocked. Feels like you're just working on you. But I'm clearly, if you're thinking about them, there's still, obviously, there's still something there, which, you know what I'm looking at? For some of you, there's an energy of an individual who in their past issue that they still stress over is a relationship that ended really harshly. Okay. They could have been married. There's a sense of some harsh ending. This person could have been married. So this could be a newer person in your energy. This person might be healing from this situation, trying to, doing the best they can to find balance after what looks like a really harsh ending. I'm seeing 2 energies. I'm seeing 2, like, yeah, they left. I feel like, is this what they thought? This person was one way and maybe they ended up being another way. It was a really harsh ending and they had to leave behind or move on from something. They had to let it go. They still obsess over it though. I wonder if this is them obsessing over either maybe their past obsesses over them or they obsess over their past still. So if this is a new connection, if this is someone fairly new in your energy, it may not be, but if this is someone, if your story is that this is a new person in your energy, then there's still some type of obsession over past issues. For some of you, there could be addictions we're dealing with here. Maybe just to try to get through the past, like trying to numb somebody. It's like they're trying to numb themselves from past energy, or like there's some type of toxicity. It just gives me like maybe addictions or destructive behavior in some way. I don't feel like that's the idea. What's up, Chris Murray? Ha, right? Thank God. That's crazy. It's funny. Yeah, I have to get a drink really quick. I'm thirsty. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, that's so much better. All right. Okay. So let's see. Okay, for some of you, if this is not a fairly new person in your energy, this may be someone who's been juggling or had juggled you with someone else, or had There's just like an energy of like it's like competing or competition. I have the King of Pentacles here, so it's possible that this is an earth sign, and it's possible but that either we're talking about being hurt or betrayed. Maybe you were hurt or betrayed over them dealing, because I'm seeing 2 feminines and 1 masculine. It may just be a sense of like, this kind of gives me a bit of an energy of this never actually leaving the ground. So this could have been something that, again, like a bit of a, like a start and then a stop. So like false start energy, right? Do you know why though? Because this person still deals with a lot of shit from their past. So for some of you, that because they deal with a lot of shit from their past, they're not able to really just like move forward with anything. And so maybe there could have been more than one energy that this person dealt with while they were dealing with you. I feel like their past haunts them. They don't know. Yeah, I'm getting someone having multiple options. You might be upset the way it ended, because I wonder if, see, even if it was a false start, it feels like there was a bit of emotion that was in there, right? It wasn't like there was no feelings here. So I'm seeing feelings, but it just gives me a sense of like false start. Like something that we tried to get off the ground, didn't really go anywhere. And kind of the realization that this wasn't going to go anywhere. We just had to put it away, be done with it. For some of you, this could be a person that you worked with or work with. You could currently work with this person for some of you. I'm just getting someone who like numbs the pain or numbs themselves. They spend a lot of time drinking or substances or whatever it is that they use to numb the pain from other issues. Like they're not good at choosing. So it's like maybe because of the potential fear of past energies returning, resurfacing, like the idea of it. All right, hot solstice, awesome. This is definitely, holy shit, man. Someone who doesn't know how to make a choice, because I feel like there's a fear of settling down and it being the wrong situation, right? So they don't trust themselves. They don't trust themselves to be able to make a choice. And if you were feeling like maybe this person didn't want you or something, it's not that. It's that they don't trust themselves to make a choice. So for some of you, this could have been a false start. It could have even been someone you dated for a while, but it just doesn't feel like it really got anywhere. But it's mainly because someone couldn't make a choice. They didn't know how to, like, you know, they may have been dating just more than you. And when you're in the beginning of a situation, you know, I don't feel like that's necessarily cheating, because I feel like, especially in the beginning of a situation, it's still open. It's not like we've nailed down, you know, okay, we're a couple and this is what it is and we're going to stay monogamous with each other. I don't feel like that was what this was. Now, for some of you, maybe it was, but for the majority of what I'm reading here, this person doesn't know how to choose because they're afraid to settle down, but potentially because they're afraid to have a repeat of a disaster. So they just don't settle down. It's not that they're happy to see the end of this, because they're not. It does hurt them. But again, they don't know how to, they can't, if they were able to just, you know, put their energy into one thing and choose to just go one way, this could go a lot differently. But because they couldn't do that, it feels like it kind of ended. So it's just fears. It's not that this person was like trying to screw you over or anything. I'm not seeing, for some of you, maybe your situation may be different, but what I'm getting is like, this person's not necessarily trying to screw you over. It looks like they're a fairly independent energy, which of course they would have to be if they're afraid to settle down with someone. well, not, they wouldn't have to be, they could just be someone who plays the field, but I don't feel like this is what's going on. I feel like more than anything, this person just has like, so it's like they don't know how to choose, since they can't choose, right? Since they can't choose, it's like analysis paralysis or something. Maybe they just decided not to choose anything, or to choose nothing, you know, like to be done with everything. Or I'm not sure if they're still, what it doesn't look like they're really with anybody else. It looks like they kind of just didn't make a choice. They kind of let this go. Like it just kind of fell to the wayside. It's not that they're not upset about it. They are upset about, that's the kicker here. They're upset about it, but the problem is they couldn't make a choice. They couldn't just go, okay, listen, this is what I want. This is what's going on. This is how I feel. I feel like there's a disconnect somewhere. Yeah, this person can't move on from the past, and they're really stuck. So it wouldn't, like, you guys could have maybe gotten married and went off and had a fairy tale romance, but this person is stuck, concerned that the past will resurface in a negative way in their present or their future. That's so much so that they'll fight almost to keep their independence away from any relationship. So maybe you feel like they never took you seriously. For some of you, they did take you more seriously than you realized, but they didn't know how to express that, right? And so because of that, it ended up, it just ended, right? I don't know how exactly it ended, but I can tell you this person's not happy about it. Even though they couldn't make a choice, it doesn't make it easier for them, because they started to have feelings for you. But again, I think that fear kicked in, that fear response, that fight or flight. What's up, Demetrius? It's like that fight or flight, right? They're afraid to kind of open themselves up to a new energy. So they just keep themselves guarded. They're never really fully open to what could be, right? What might have been, or what could be, you know, they're not fully open to that. So yeah, they may spend a lot of time drinking or hanging out, or and it looks like for some of you, you could, the possibility to stay friends with this person is there, but I wonder how that would go. Feels like this person is not a very good communicator. They get that analysis paralysis. It's like freeze. It's like when like, you know, like chickens or bunnies, if you chase them for a certain amount of time, they just freeze up. But why he shows up every day, if that's the case with independent. Look, remember, this isn't going to resonate for everybody. So don't just assume. This is a general reading. If it doesn't, stop. If it doesn't compute, don't force it to compute. Don't force it to fit. Okay. It's not going to be for everybody. I don't want you to force anything, because you could end up forcing a general reading, and assume that this is me telling you specifically, and then it doesn't. Like, that's, you know, you don't want to do that. So if it doesn't make sense to you, then don't force it to make sense. Take the pieces that you know fit your situation, and then let the rest go. I'm just seeing a defensive energy here for an individual. I'm seeing someone who has a hard time fully, like, making a decision. It's not that they don't want to be with you. It's that their fear, their fight or flight, or what is it? Fight or flight response kicks in. And then the next thing you know, they kind of back off. So it's like someone who maybe would be open and then close themselves off again, and then be open and then close themselves off again. This solely comes from mostly their past, the issues in their past, traumas that make it hard for them to just settle down. And I'm not saying settle, like, I'm not saying that they were running around screwing everybody around town. I'm saying they definitely caught feelings for you, for sure. But almost tried to keep it more surface level than anything else. All because this is like a fear response to what if it, what if the past comes raging back? What if I don't catch maybe I missed a red flag, something like, it could be anything like that. I'm seeing in this particular reading, someone who potentially has addictions, maybe obsessive, or there is some type of like what the fuck am I trying to say? Just some type of toxicity. It could be just like substances. And for some of you, if this person was in a relationship and they, I don't know how long ago they would have left this relationship, they're still hurting from that too. So there's like a sense of bad things that have happened that make this person fearful to fully jump into a new connection. It solely comes from past energies. It feels like someone in particular really did this person wrong. They haven't really been able to let go of that part of it. And so they really couldn't like just be as open as possible. Like when you want to start a new, I'm very close. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know your particular situation, but when I'm looking at this situation, I'm seeing someone who really got hurt by their past issues, and they still have a hard time getting over them. They're still not over this past issue. They could even obsess a little bit about the past issue. They might be obsessive in multiple different ways. I almost get like someone who could even be a bit OCD. I get like this kind of OCD-ish energy, or like just someone who kind of obsesses over certain things. I feel like if this person were being completely honest, they would have let their guard down, or they wanted to let their guard down to let you in, but it just, I don't know. They got stuck in that analysis paralysis energy, and it didn't go well. Aquarius, you might have just been like, you know what? No, I'm not going to wait for you to make up your mind. Like, how long is it going to take? I don't know how long the situation has been going on, but maybe that was what it was, is even just like, I'm done. I'm not going to continue to wait for you to make up your mind. Like, I got to go. I got to go. If you're not going to make up your mind, I'm going to go ahead and find someone who will make up their mind. And there is another energy. Who did I see in here? There is another energy that will be coming through at some point. What are we at? And I got to kind of move on. So that's going to have to be saved for our Thursday or Friday reading. Because I do see another person potentially, because we had this King of Pentacles, and then we have a new energy that popped in right at the end, and that was an Emperor. So there is a potential for there to be a solid energy or connection coming up. But I'm going to have to save it for Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure. I'll probably just do it tomorrow because I'm nosy. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's 60. That's a long time. If someone hasn't fully made up their mind and decided like, okay, we're going to be committed or we're not going to be committed. I feel like after 3 to 4 months, you kind of know if you're going to want to, oh, wow. Thank you so much. Wait a minute. Hold up. No, you didn't. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Rock on. Thank you. So it makes me wonder, like if this person, why can't they commit after a certain amount of time? I would say 3 to 4 months. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. If they can't commit though, after a certain amount of time, I would say 3 months, you kind of know if you want to be with someone. Don't you think? 3 months is, for me, you're talking about 90 days. And how many times have you seen each other within 90 days? Probably quite a few times. So when you look at it like that, that is crazy that someone couldn't or still hasn't figured it out. So I feel like that's kind of where the things might just be a flop. All right, so we have Taurus. We have Sagittarius. We have Gemini. We have Capricorn. We have... Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Well, it's Sagittarius reading, so Sag is automatic. All right. We have Aries, but that was more that new energy that I was seeing. And then we have, wait, I just missed it. There it is. Leo. Did I already say Leo? I may have already said Leo. Let me make sure I got that right. There's Sagittarius. There's Taurus. There's Gemini. There is Capricorn. Where are you at? And Aries. And then Leo. Sorry. I know I went over that about 75 times, but I wanted to make sure. Okay. So let's move on to Pisces. 249. We'll say 15. All right, Pisces. All right, Pisces. Let's do this thing. Pisces. Woo woo. Okay. Pisces. Who is on your mind? Let's find out about the person on your mind. Let's find out about the person on your mind. Tell me about the person on Pisces. Tell me about the person on Pisces' mind. Tell me about the person on Pisces' mind. Okay. Knight of Wands. King of Wands. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. What's going on here? I'm seeing, for some of you Pisces, this could be an arrogant son of a bitch. For some of you Pisces, this person offered you the world and made you believe you were going to have it all. And at the end of the day, you had to let it go and walk away. And it feels like you had to be courageous in order to do this, to transition, to change, you've completed a cycle. So this is considered a completed cycle. But for others of you, you might have two energies here. I wonder if the person, oh yeah, you've got two energies. You've got a past person that you had to walk away from. You also have a new person here. So you might have a couple people on your mind. For some of you, there's a new person at work that you might be dealing with. It doesn't have to be, but I'm seeing somebody like, feels like I finding love at work or something. And but there's still a situation, the past energy still sitting and simmering too. I feel like you got a little bit of both going on. You've got new and old. I feel like the person you left was a toxic, arrogant twat. I'm getting a toxic, arrogant asshole. Someone who manipulated the shit out of you. You ended a cycle with a manipulative son of a bitch. Somebody who was toxic, now this person, they are toxic in every way you can think of. Now knowing this, right? And we see this new person in your energy. It feels to me like you're wondering if you should invest into something new, considering what you've gone through. It's almost like Hey, what's up, Tina? Yeah, man, baby, exactly. More needy than a child, right? And you don't need, especially if you already have kids, you do not need another child. I feel like there's a sense of doubting yourself. This gives me, you walked away from really toxic energy, Pisces, and now maybe this new person comes in and they offer you love, but because you left something toxic and manipulative, you may be worried or concerned about getting into something new, like in a big way. It feels like majorly not trusting yourself, not trusting being able to see the red flags or the signs. It's like you went through hell, and then now something new comes in and you're like, but what do I do? Like, I don't know what to do. It's just that being fearful that you're going to go on that we're going round and round again. I feel like you're still reeling from this past energy, which unfortunately might mean that it's not the right time for this new person to really be able to make anything happen with you. Let me see where we're going with this. You do have new available to you, though. And I'm seeing the Fool card. I'm seeing the Nine of Cups. I'm seeing the Lovers card. I'm seeing the Ten of Cups. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups. So I'm seeing good things here. But I feel like the problem is this could be someone who's actually been somewhat close to you. Maybe this person became a friend. Maybe this was part of your friend group. I'm not sure. Maybe they saw the shit that you went through. They may have just been a person who was on the outside watching some terrible things happen to you, just trying to be there for you. I just don't know if you're ready to open up to this new energy or this. I don't know. Because there's this sense of this past person. Both these people are in your energy, which means this past person is still very much either, if they're not directly around you, I don't know. I'm getting the sense that this person will keep trying to pop up because they're that toxic and manipulative, and you getting away would be a problem for them. That's like a kick to the ego. You know what I mean? A kick to the damn ego. That's why you're unsure of this new person. And the problem is, until you heal that, you may bring all this old energy into a new connection. So whether the person has the best intentions or not would really be irrelevant, because you wouldn't be able to, at this point yet, appreciate that energy, because it kind of feels like this Pisces, this last thing is fairly fresh. I don't know, I want to almost say within the last maybe 6 months or so, potentially. The end of this past relationship could have even been shorter than that. I'm feeling like you're still carrying the burden of it around, and this person keeps popping up in your energy, which makes it even worse. So it's like they keep infiltrating, coming back into your life, trying to start, anew with you, but you already know better. This new person, I'm not necessarily seeing they have bad intentions. I'm seeing that you're not healed enough to be able to, if they were, they could be the greatest person, and it may be hard for you to accept because you got done dirty. Like, the past person is the very arrogant prick, twat, asshole, like just douchebag. That's the kind of person that I feel like would party their asses off. They will tell you they're going to work, and what they're really doing is going out to the bar and hanging out with a bunch of girls and shit. That's the kind of person who won't work and just expect you to take care of them, and then walk all over you in the meantime. That's what we're looking at here, Pisces, is someone who just fully takes advantage. Yes, and people do show you who they are. And this person showed over and over and over again, and they want to come back. This is major karmic energy, but so that new person is in here, and it's hard to kind of be able to appreciate or accept them, because you may not trust yourself right now. You say, I let that past person in and they did me so dirty. So who's to say this new person won't, right? Like what if, and then you could always second guess the new person, even if they have great intentions. You know, if you continue to second guess someone and throw all that, you know, with all that baggage you're carrying around, what you'll end up doing is running them off. And, well, thank you, Tina. I appreciate your, feedback. You can end up running them off, the new person, just because at a certain point, someone just won't be able to deal with so much of that. And I feel like it's just a need for you to kind of release some of that old energy in order to appreciate something new. Yeah, it feels like it's like taking some time out just to be with you for now. So you can, because, okay, here's the thing. So you got this new person, right? If you don't follow through with the new person, you're welcome. If you don't follow through with the new person and you just let them know, look, I've got some healing to do. You know, I would love to get into a relationship with you or something like that, but I'm still dealing with all this shit from my past. I want to stay friends and maybe we can come back to this. Then you have the choice to potentially go back to it. But if you get into it with this new person and you keep bringing old baggage in, you may run them off and then you may not even be able to be their friend, or maybe you like run this person off for good. And so that's what we're looking at right here, is kind of like spending some time on your own to get your shit together, just to get your mind right. Once you do that, and I'm not saying you have to spend a ton of time on your own, even just a few months will work wonders for you. Just doing things for yourself, just getting back on track for you, even a 2 or 3 months could make the difference, the complete difference here. And if that new person really is wanting to be a part of your life, chances are they'll still be there when you're ready, okay? If they're really, and if you're being honest with them and saying, look, I just went through the worst toxic situation of my life, and I'm not sure that I won't, it's just that stuff that you carry around with you when someone does you as dirty as this person did. That's a fucking heavy energy. Now, if you guys have already spent some time on your own and you're coming out of that, you do have this new person in your energy that looks pretty good. They look pretty balanced. They're coming through as 2 of Cups. I'm getting the Fool card. I'm getting like Ace of Cups. I'm getting energies that make me feel like this new person could be a really good fit for you if you've spent a little bit of time on your own. Just getting back to you, just doing a little bit of healing. I'm not asking you to spend your life alone. Oof, yeah. Yes, King of Wands in reverse is never a pretty energy. Yeah, there's a need to just get back to yourself for a little while, Pisces. It's not going to take you long to start to bounce back, to start to feel better and start to be more open, you know, and able to let go of some of that shit that you carried, or that you've had to carry for however long you were with this past person. Like, that person really did a number on you. It looks like they really, really did some shit that, I mean, I dare say it's almost unforgivable. Well, it is kind of unforgivable. At some point, you'll have to figure out how to forgive them. But what they've done is so toxic and shitty. And just so you know, this past person doesn't get to move on and go live la-di-da, beautiful sunshines and roses. It's not going down like that, okay? Your past person's karma is going to hit like a son of a bitch. Part of it was you being gone, okay? That was the first part of the karma. You leaving. You being done. Now the rest of it's going to follow. But you can't dwell on their karma. Work on healing yourself. And you do have new love in your energy. And I said it's going to be either tomorrow or Friday. And I'll have a thing. You'll see it before I'm actually going live. I'll put it up like in the morning time, so everybody will be aware that we're going to be doing it. So it's either tomorrow or Friday. We'll do new love, new blessings, new stuff coming in. We're not focusing on old shit on our next reading. No more old shit. We're giving these people no playtime. Let me see. Let me get signs for you really quick. This was all the playtime they get. All right, let's see. I was going to go live on TikTok tonight. I think I'm not going to. I have like a pounding headache now because it is a lot to this whole thing. Pretty much all the signs got a lot of really negative messages, and it's not fun to read on that shit. I don't want to tell you guys that. I want to tell you about positive stuff. I did not expect it to go this way. Okay, so that's all right. That's why we're going to shift that stuff, and tomorrow is going to be a whole lot different. All right, so we've got Leo, we've got Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. We've got lots of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got Cancer here. There's a little more Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius, lots of fire here. We've got Virgo, more freaking Aries here. Aries, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn. Lots of fire. There's some Gemini. That's what I have for you guys. All right. B, thank you so much for the super, I think it's a super sticker, right? But I appreciate you. That's amazing. You rock. You guys, I will be back either tomorrow or Friday. Listen, when you come into someone else's stuff and you do that stuff, I just want you to know it looks very culty. It looks like you're a cult leader trying to get people to join your cult. Okay. Spiritual people do not go into what you're doing and say, hey, leave Islam and go to spiritual. Like, that's so culty when people do that. It's weird. It doesn't, you realize that it's not attractive, and it doesn't make people go, oh, you know what? What is it? Moonwar? Moonwar's right. Saeed Moonwar is right. We got to go. Guys, listen. We got to go to Islam. He's right. Like, I thank God that you came in here and told us. What was going to happen? Who knows? Who knows? Like, who knows? We're all God's creatures, babe. God loves each and every one of us. He's a loving father, not a douchebag. Okay. So all of us are accepted, just so you know. All right. I love you guys. That shit always, it just bugs me because it's so weird. Like, I can't imagine a tarot reader going into someone's, like, in someone's stuff and going, why are you guys following Islam? You should be a spiritualist. You need to follow tarot. No, we don't do that. It's so weird. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let me go. All right. I love you guys. Have the best night ever, and I'll talk to you later.